The host has unmuted his mic. I don't do very many of these on my own, Wanda. So it should be a learning curve.
Yeah, I can't even talk.
So, yeah, good evening, everyone. It's just me this evening. We have plans to go see the Wild Hearts tonight.
Yeah.
One of my favourite groups in the whole world. But Wanda's not very well. So we've taken the decision not to go. And we're going to watch the boxing instead. I don't know who's watching it along with it with us at the moment. Campbell Hatton, Ricky Hatton's son, as Chris has put in the comments, is struggling a little bit. He's I wouldn't say he's won a round yet, and although he seems to be sort of winning this round a bit more, throwing a few more punches. But yeah, all good. So if everybody, if sound okay, just let us know if the sound's all right, because I'm running it off my phone and doing the comments via laptop. Mark Jones, for some reason, Mark, your comments aren't coming up, mate, and I don't know why. So you're commenting, mate, and I can't see them for some reason. I do apologise. I don't know what's happened. No, are you on there? No. Hope you're all right, mate. Anyway, Thomas, how you doing, mate? Reese, how you doing, pal? That's Wanda, as you can hear. There's in Pompey. I don't know about you guys. There's a cold, like the worst cold in the world, going around. Wanda's done about 5 COVID tests this week, haven't you? And passed every one of them. But for some reason, she just full with flu, aren't you?
I don't know. It's weird.
Horrible. Yeah. So everyone's keeping well. Please like and share. If you're new here, please subscribe. My dad's having a fight with his computer. I bet Scott is having a fight with his computer. Scott just a bit late. Looks like young Hatton is losing. Chris, I think he's struggling, mate. I don't know about you. I think you sent me a screenshot saying you're watching. If you want to come on, mate, then let us know and I'll send you a link. But yeah, he's been caught a few times as well, like his dad, isn't he? That he's very front facing, comes in and then gets caught quite a bit. So he's going to need to learn quite quickly. Seeing that they're pinching his nose, it looks like he might have a broken nose there as well. They'll read this at 9:15. Martin. 9 minutes past. Hatton walking into shots. His dad must be going mad. Brad, exactly like his dad, to be fair, because his dad was exactly the same. I used to love watching Ricky Hatton. I don't know about you guys. Just a really, really good fighter to watch, because you never knew what was going to happen with him. You might get to meet Daisy as well. Yeah, Mark, I don't know what's happened, mate. Your comments aren't coming up. I do apologise. I have no idea what's happened. Mark and Brad, howdy, Chris. Brad Evans. All right, mate. Everyone's saying hello to each other, which is what we want to see. Where's that gone? Not bad, friends. I think you come over to the Yorkshire side. You'll find Phil. So we went up to Tesco's earlier, and they've closed the Tesco's pump down, haven't they?
Yeah, but we still managed to get petrol.
We actually needed petrol yesterday. I was on my bloody thing was dinging low fuel, so I went up at
A couple places
25 quid in. Yeah, but it's just the people that queue in and filling up jerry cans.
They're limited though.
I think they're limiting it for 20 quid or something now, aren't they? Just fucking crazy. Hello, fella. So what's this? Round 5. I think that he might well need a knockout here, to be fair, or at least to put him down, because I think he's in trouble. Anglo-Saxon, hello, pal. How you doing? Living off his dad's name. This is the first time I've seen Campbell. I was going to call it Campbell Hitman. Campbell Hatton.
He's still young though.
He's a kid, and I think you have to take that into consideration. For me, he's been taken apart here. I know Chris is watching. I don't know if Chris agrees, but he's learning a few lessons in this fight, and it can only make him a better fighter. But he's been pinned against the ropes now. Oh, trying to lead around the referee. I ain't got 3D telly. Martin, says, "Get well soon, Wanda."
Thank you.
Sound and picture okay. Thomas, you're a superstar. Another big uppercut there into Campbell. I think he's in serious trouble here. He's being picked apart. It looks like he's out on his feet. Richie, how you doing, mate? Hope you're doing all right. 3-1 so far, I would say. Yeah, I think he's in trouble here. I can't see him winning this. I ain't blocked you. No, Mark, I haven't blocked you. I only block arseholes. Have a great evening, Scott. I think Joshua might win. All the best to you, matey. Speak soon. Thought I'd pop in quickly because me wife are having a evening together and Wanda, hope you feel better soon. Steve, anybody who doesn't subscribe to Steve's channel, go and give Steve some love. Done a couple of lives with Steve. Oh, so we've got the scorecards up. I missed that. You pop the control, lovey. So the pundit scorecards had
Struggling.
Hatton on 46, Martinez on 49 with a round, so he's going to need a knockout to win this. Yeah, what was it? Steve's channel. Done a couple of lives with Steve over the last couple of weeks, and lovely guy. So if you go and give it, if Thomas, I know you're in the chat, mate. If you can or stick Steve's channel in the chat for us, and everyone pop over and say hello, say we sent you. Hi everyone, hope we're all having a great. So who's actually watching the boxing? Let us know if you've been stupid like me and paid for it. Where's that gone? Nipper had said cold, turned to COVID after day 5.
Great.
Well, you're cheering her right up over there, aren't you?
I'm on day 4 now.
You're on day 4. Yeah, he's having.
My head's better.
Right.
It's just my cough and my throat now.
Brad Evans, hello mate. Same to you, buddy. Can't wait for the main event now. I think the main event's about 10 o'clock. I had a look earlier. So Joshua and Usyk are coming out about 10 o'clock. Obviously, there's a couple of undercard fights before that for sort of stuttering all over the place. For those of you who like the boxing, thoughts on it? We've got Jamie here, who's Wanda's sister's boyfriend, fiance. Hello. He hadn't heard of Alexander Usyk. I think it could be a dangerous fight. Yeah, get on, Chris. Then we can listen to Wanda and Lou both coughing in the background.
Who said that?
Matt Wood. Thomas says, hope Wanda gets better soon. Exactly, Matt. Hi, Brad. Matt Wood. Hi, Brad. I'm just here to hear what's going on. I'm not watching it because I'm too poor to buy it. It's not cheap anymore. We were discussing this the other day, weren't we?
It used
to be like a tenner to watch a pay-per-view boxing match, and now it's this was 25 quid, and it's shocking.
Water.
I think he's learned some lesson. What we got? About a minute left in round 6 of 6, where he's lost the fight unless he knocks him out. I think, and I think he's learned some lessons in this one. To be fair, made me laugh how biased Sky are, especially Adam Smith. Gone again. Campbell ticks the guy, and the commentator goes mad. The other bloke lands a left hook, and they say nothing. It's the trouble is with boxing commentary. They've thrown a few punches here in this round. He's out on his feet. The kid got him. We've got 10 seconds left. Campbell Patton's taken a few punches. He's throwing some swingers, but he's not landing anything. He's had a lesson there. He ain't won that. There's no chance in hell. Sorry, Sky. I think they're all the same, Brad. To be fair, I think they're all the same. That they've all got their favourites. I'm going to be here tonight. Obviously, I'm an English bloke. I'm going to be completely biased towards. This is Wanda's sister. You don't get that on the other channel. Jesus Christ. Obviously a bit behind with my stream. Well, you're watching it on DAZN, Chris, aren't you? I think. Do you have to pay for it on DAZN? Obviously, biased towards UK fighters, to be honest, but the US commentators are the same. For that, I think it's whatever you watch, they're gonna naturally sort of go for their own people. I think that's just the nature of the beast, to be fair. But Sky are terrible. That's why I'm going to tell. Obviously, I can't have it turned up anyway. But I was just reading the results. They've given that to Campbell Hatton. I'm never having that.
He was useless.
I'm not having that. Campbell Hatton won that fight. If anybody's watching that, and that was terrible. So for finished with haggis, and Josh sent me a picture of his haggis. Looks very nice, to be fair. That's Steve's channel. If you could pop over and give Steve some love, I'd appreciate that, because Steve's a really, really nice guy. What are you drinking? Just finishing this off. New into Tesco's. I haven't reviewed it. It's okay. Quite nice, actually. It's high density, hop charged IPA, and it's 7.2%. It's called Denim. I think a couple of people have reviewed it. But it's okay. It's not bad. Well worth the £3. Mark Jones, Usyk will win in the 8th fight. The 8th dodgy fight for. I think around 7, 8, or 9 is where I would put my money. I know Jamie's had a few bets. I think he's bet
round 9
on round 9. I think I'd probably go the same. To be fair, it's a weird one. It's a dangerous fight for Josh because of the fact that he's Usyk's so elusive. It could go one, but I think he's got to impose himself, his size and stature on him, because otherwise I think he could be in trouble. But I'm more interested in. I was saying to Jamie, actually, I'm actually more interested in the fight in 2 weeks' time, the Wilder versus Fury fight 3. I think that. I mean, I just don't see how Deontay Wilder wins that fight. I've got apart from windmilling his way for about 4 rounds trying to land something, but I just don't see how he wins it. Hold on. It'll be the most lively the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium has been. Jamie's a Chelsea fan, so he knows what.
Their 5 fans might be there.
Yeah, exactly. They might have their 5 fans. We were discussing this way, weren't we? It's a fantastic stadium. It's lovely.
Shame it's empty every week.
Yes, shame there's no one in it. No one appreciates it. 1 minute 40 behind. That's not too bad, is it? So bent. What, me? Possibly. Who's the judge? Stevie Wonder. I can't see how he's won that fight. I don't see it. I mean, the last 3 rounds, he was getting taken apart. It's shocking. Danny Bloom. Hello, mate. How you doing? Hi, David Wilson. How you doing, my friend? Colette. Now, hi there, Scott and Wanda. Hope you both are keeping well. I'm just chilling with a glass of water. Well, Wanda's not. Wanda's not very well, so it's just me. Wanda likes boxing. She met Frank Bruno in Tesco's, of all places. Where have they gone now? Have they gone upstairs?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm stunned either on that fight. To be fair, it's incredible. What an incredible decision! It just shows you the bias sometimes, and the oh, I don't get it. I don't get it. And they wonder why boxing gets a bad name. And that's nothing against Campbell Hatton because he's a young kid. But surely losing that fight, because he's in my eyes he's lost that fight, teaches him more than a shit decision like that. I don't know, Chris. Did you message me back, Chris? I don't know. No. I'm on some. What's that? I'm on some Moody Vocation IPA that are sending me to the moon. Moody Vocation IPA. Now you sent me a picture of what you've got. I'm trying to think what you've got. I can't remember. I'm on this now. I bought a four pack. Yeah, so Abbey DC Vacular IPA from Lidl, 7%. What is that? I haven't seen that. Is that over here? I know you're in Ireland, Thomas, so I don't think I've ever seen that, to be fair. That stadium is fantastic. I'm no Tottenham fan. I'm a Pompey fan from the Sins, but that stadium is utter class. You've got to give it to them. They've got a, as Jamie said, it'd be nice to see some fans in it, but it's a fantastic stadium, all right? You can't deny that. Square Table Degenerates podcast. How you doing, mate? Let's see. I had a bit of a chat with you. Was it on Steve's live the other day? Or was it? No, was it bragging? Oh, hope you're keeping well anyway. Hi, Square. Hey, Thomas. Phil Smith. Hello, Philip. How are you? How's the hat? Haven't done a live for a while. Just been so busy. That's Wanda's not been very well, so supposed to be gutted. We're going to see the Wild Hearts tonight. We're supposed to be there now, but she's not very well. I'm not going to make her go and do something that she's not going to go and she's not going to enjoy. So I'm hoping to be able to. Do you think Joshua will ever fight Fury? So Mark's messaging me on WhatsApp. Do you think Joshua will ever fight Fury? I believe. I think that fight depends on these two. Obviously, these two next fights. So obviously, if Joshua wins tonight and Fury wins against Wilder 2 weeks today, I don't think they can avoid each other. I think they have to fight. Now, who's telling porkies on who's doing what is a completely different matter. But I think they have to. I think if Joshua wins tonight and Wilder wins, which I can't see. I can't see how Deontay Wilder beats Fury. But if he wins that fight, then Joshua, the winner of these two fights, they have to fight because that's where the belts are. I don't see how they can get away with it. I know boxing politics tends to get in the way, which drives everybody fucking nuts. But it's they've I don't see how they can't. I don't know what people's thoughts are on Fury and Joshua. Who wins? Put it in the chat. Who you think wins that? For me, that's Fury all day long. I can't see Joshua getting anywhere near Tyson Fury. Colette says she's a Celtic fan. Never. Obviously, I'm so far south of Scotland. I don't have any interest in Scottish football. And there's two teams up there. There's Celtic and Rangers. The rest of them, I don't think there's anything else. What was that? Daryl Macias. Cheers from California. Hope you're keeping well out there, mate. Stay safe. Who do you think is going to win the fight? Colette, hope she gets better soon. Yeah, she's been struggling today, to be fair. She insisted she wanted to go to the Wild Hearts gig. I pulled the plug on that because it wouldn't be fair for me to go and enjoy myself when she's not really with it. And plus, if she turns out to be positive in the next couple of days, I don't know how many people are going to be in Southampton. So, although going to affect Southampton, I don't actually have a problem with. I missed the end of the Hatton fight. He was getting a bashing. Phil, are you watching this? Because I don't get how he's won that fight. For me, he lost probably. It was a 6-round fight. He probably won 1 round. So how they've pulled that, I didn't hear the scores because I've had to obviously have to turn it down. But for him to have pulled them to have given that decision to him, it's a bit nuts. Don't get it. Anglo-Saxon, hi Colette. I have said hello, Anglo, haven't I? Hope you're doing well, pal. Hi Colette, hope you're well. June's in. June's a critic knows. Never forgive you for the Palmer Violet beer. You got me. Hang on. I did like it, June. I thought it was awful. Right? Wanda said it was okay. I've seen some other reviews now, and I mean, Chris has done it. And obviously, I don't know if he poured it down the sink. But who else have I seen? Jonathan Brown. Brown. Northern Southerners beer reviews hated it. I think it's one of the things. If you like Palmer, I quite like Palmer Violets, but in a beer, it just didn't work. It was fucking weird. Hang on, I'm just gonna adjust it. So yeah, I do apologise, but I was trying. I was honest as I could be. Just shows you how corrupt boxing is. It's some of the decisions over the years. I'm a massive boxing fan, and I remember my dear old mum. I used to watch Barry McGuigan, Lloyd Honeyghan, Frank Bruno, all of those names from over the years. Used to watch who else? Steve Collins, all those sort of people over the years. It was nice. So I've got an affinity with boxing. Probably more of an affinity with boxing now than I have with football. Just really got a bit pissed off with football, but boxing with decisions like that, for me, say this is nothing against Campbell Hatton because he's a young kid. I think he learns more from that with an honest decision, because I think he lost, than he does walking away with Carl Frock, than winning a dodgy decision. I don't get it. Anglo-Saxon, hi there, brother. I am not so bad, cannot complain. But even if this bloody laptop. But even if I did, no one would listen. Hope you're keeping well. Crazy times. Yeah. Go get some petrol. If you can. Davey also says hi to Phil. Poor Chris the Butcher will be last to get the result. Yeah, Chris won't get it. Did you? I don't know if Chris is still in the chat. If you're still in the chat, Chris, did you have to pay for it on DAZN? I had the DAZN app. I think it's $1.99 a month for the DAZN app, but I never watched anything on it. So I think I got rid of it. Obviously, you sent me a WhatsApp picture of what you were watching, and I saw it had DAZN on there. I'm just interested in if it cost you anything. Do you have to pay as well? If it was 20 quid, I'd be well upset. Steve for short. Excuse me. Steve is my dude. Do you know what? Steve's been asking me to go on a live with him for about 6 months, and life's just got in the way. And we came back from Bristol. He actually messaged me the week before, I think it was, or a couple of weeks before, saying, "Can you make it?" I'm like, "We're in Bristol. I'll do my best." And literally, we walked back through the door coming back from Bristol, and I jumped on with him. No, mate, it's on UK Turks TV free. Fuck. Is what it is. Yeah, so I jumped on with Steve, and I think I was on for about two hours with him, and he's a really interesting and nice man, and more for me for not jumping on sooner. Hello, David. Hope you're well. The top hat. Excuse me. The hat is top notch. Cheers, Scott. You didn't bring your hat with you to Warehouse Fest. We went to Stag Really Good last night, very quickly, because the guy that's run the tap room now, a lovely guy called Paul Judd, is leaving. He'd left the brewery yesterday, and he's been the face of that brewery for probably, I think, 4 years. Lovely guy. So I popped up and had a quick drink with him. Actually turns out I know his mum as well. But yeah, they've got I'll need to pick one up. They got a new Wrecker out, and it's blue goo. I think it's called. It's blueberry and I think it's blueberry and raspberry Wrecker. I tried it on. They had slushy version of it last night, an 8% slushy, and it was fucking dangerous. Always good to see you, Colin. David Wilson, good, thanks, Phil. Beery afternoon. How are you? What have you been on, David? Where you been? What have you been drinking? What's that fucking update restart? Fuck off. Phil says Beery here too, David. All good. So is anybody else actually watching the boxing tonight as well? Or are you just watching some fat idiot talk about it? Me. There's far too much laughing going on there. Thank you, brother. God bless, brother. Keep safe in these crazy, crazy times. Well, is that Trev in the background? No. So at the moment we've got Wanda's sister is here, Diana, who was the mentalist you saw crawling across the floor, and her fiance Jamie. So they're with us till tomorrow, I think. Then they're back off to Northampton. But yeah, Wanda's got Danny, 3 brothers and a sister. So Wanda's the eldest, and Diana is the youngest. Fury by knockout. Absolutely. I don't see Anthony Joshua causing Tyson Fury any problems. I don't get it. I don't see it. Partick Thistle, Kings of Glasgow. Fuck off, Matt. They can't even be. What is that? I don't wear it. I always thought they were called Partick Thistle Nil. Chat Neil. No, it's not Trevor. That's Jamie. Jamie's a nice lad. I didn't see the end. How the hell did he win? I saw the last 3 rounds. He was. I don't get it, Phil. Obviously, I was setting up and getting set up, and I was sort of diving in and out. He was tagged about 5 times. A couple of times he was on really loose legs, and I didn't really see him connect with a telling shot on the other guy. How the hell's he fucking won? I don't get it. Where's that gone? Up. David Thompson. Hello, my friend. How you doing? Are you keeping well? I'll forgive the 1T. The worst thing is, this genuine story. So, obviously, I'm called Scott. Nice to meet you. I was due to be called Christiane. That was the name my mum was going to give me. But the nurse or whoever it was at the time asked my dad what my name was, and he called me Scott. So he gave me and my sister names that couldn't be shortened. So I'm Scott. My sister is Kim. So what do people do? They elongate them. So I become Scotty and she becomes Kimmy. It's been a poor heavyweight division for years. Yeah, I think when you look back at the golden era and you look at people like when you had I make no bones about the fact that I grew up watching Mike Tyson. Obviously a flawed man, and everyone you can. But if you want to read a really interesting and honest autobiography, read Mike Tyson's autobiography. It's phenomenal. But obviously a flawed character, but one hell of a fighter. So you had him, you had Lennox Lewis. You've had Evander Holyfield, even Tommy Morrison back in the day. There's been loads of people, and we're sat in an era now where, Alexander Usyk, he's not a natural heavyweight. He's a blown-up cruiserweight. Fantastic. And I think he'll cause Anthony Joshua some problems tonight, but he's obviously not a true heavyweight. You've had Tony Bellew blow up to heavyweight. David Haye, not a natural heavyweight. You had the Klitschko's bore the shit out of the division for 10 years. Fantastic fighters. I thought Vitali was far superior to Vladimir. But Matt, I tend to agree. There's been the odd fighter here and there. Obviously, Anthony Joshua is a good fighter. Wilder, he can punch, and Fury is just different gravy, mate. Really. Yeah, Carl Froch. The one fight I would have loved to have seen was Carl Froch versus who was the Welsh guy? Joe Calzaghe. I think that would have been a phenomenal fight. Absolutely phenomenal. How's the farm? Was that form or farm? My eyes tested. Lloyd Hannigan was pure class and a very brave boxer. He was. Didn't he beat? Was he the guy that beat Don Curry? Lloyd Hannigan. I'm sure that's right. Was it Don Curry or was that Barry McGuigan? Can't remember. But yeah, Lloyd Hannigan was fantastic and brave. And obviously you've had Nigel Benn, Chris Eubank, Michael Watson, all of these people over the years. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic fighters. Callum Smith fought earlier. I hope the guy that he fought is okay because it looked like he had some sort of fit when he got knocked out because his legs were twitching all over the place. Never seen anything like that in watching boxing for the best part of 40 years. It was sort of scary to watch, really. Mark, I love Palmer Violet. Didn't get any taste. Didn't get any taste at all. Open another can, June. For me, it was all Palmer Violet, but it just fucking horrible, to be fair. Hannigan was class. I used to like watching it. And Prince Nazim. I know he's a complete dickhead, but fantastic to watch. Nazim, you got this guy here. I've not seen anything of Chris Eubank Jr., but his dad, just an enigma. Absolute enigma to watch. UK Turks TV. That must be on the Fire Stick or something, is it? Danny, to be brutally honest, I have not been paying any attention due to ongoing issues with the virus thing. Is there a virus? What's that? However, Glasgow Rangers have won the 55. Is that 55? Steve Collins could flat out go. Lovely guy as well. Those fights, there was some really good fights. A couple of fights. He fought Chris Eubank a couple of times, didn't he? I take it, Luke. I take it Young Hatton got a gift decision. Gift? I tell you what, if he wants to fucking do the lottery now, he might win it because that decision was just incredible. I don't think I've seen many worse. Rangers are the current kings of Scotland. They won the 55. I don't know what the 55 is. I do apologise. I've fucked it off and gone to bed. I'm absolutely fucked, and the old back is good. So Chris has done his backing. So yeah, bless him. Thumbs up the line. You can thumbs up, thumbs down. I don't give a shit. They're all the same to me. I'm watching some. Fuck. I talk about it much better. Do you know what? It's Oh, I don't know. Who's that? They're showing someone. It looks like a football player, but it might be Mason Mount actually. How is Gary Barry? Oh, it's gone. I apologise. The trouble is they skip up. How is Gary Barry Larry Harry? So Gary had COVID. Was actually really poorly because he's a diabetic as well. He's okay now, but then Tina, his wife, caught it, and she actually ended up in hospital with a blood clot, I think. But she's okay as well. So as far as I'm aware, they're both okay and on the mend. And I will let them know, Martin, that you've asked after them. June says hello to Chris. David Wilson says, been to small bar at Guildford called Growlers and Cans. Some nice Wylam beers. And have I had any Wylam? I've had a Wylam collab, but I can't remember who it was with. I've acquired Robbie Knox's new beers, so I'm hoping to get them out tomorrow. He's got a West Coast and East Coast IPA, so I managed to get hold of a couple of them. So I think it's quite a limited run. So I'm hoping to get them done. We've got 2 more Desperados in the fucking Desperados. 2 more Desperados flavours in the fridge. I'm trying to think what else I've got. I think that's it. Pod was the best. Was that a Ireland beer called Pod was the best? What was it? What was it, David? What style? Phil Smith. Scott, I was worried the hat would get lynched in Pompey. You know me, being a Saints fan of that. I don't think I actually mentioned you were a Saints fan at all. Did I? Might have. That's a nice beer. If you haven't tried it yet, roll with it from Vocation. It's in Tesco's. That's a nice, easy drinking cup of tea. Chris, not entering the comp, but buying. You got a competition? Have I missed something with the competition? Chris has got his own merchandise, and he calls it his shoddy merchandise. So if you haven't seen Chris's merchandise, go and have a look at it. He's got one now saying we effing love garlic in this house, because I think Chris is about 80% garlic, rough guess. So yeah, so go and have a look at his. I think it's on his community tab somewhere, or if Chris is still around, stick a link in it, mate. I ripped the piss out. Do you know what? I am really lucky. And I mean this genuinely. I am really lucky that I've made some really good friends doing YouTube with this channel. My good mate Dean, who I've got loads and loads of time for Dean, but I've also got Dave and Chris, and me and Chris and Dave daily have just a giggle, and I've got a mischievous sense of humour, as of them two. How they put up with me, and vice versa, is lovely. And I'm blessed with that. It's fantastic. Thank you, June. Colette, Chris, I hope you are keeping well. Chris is fucked. His back's knackered. Lou's in bed with fucking, I don't know, some sort of horrible, shitty disease. So, Butterbean, you calling me Butterbean? That'd be cool worse. I tell you what, I could go back to that. Butterbean. Eric, was his name Eric something. Butterbean. Eric Schultz, shirts, something like that, skirts. But like the biggest, fattest man, but he won a load of tough man competitions out in America and ended up in the WWF, WWE at the time, fighting, was it Bart Gunn, and fucking almost knocked his head off. But if you've not seen Butterbean fight, just a haymaker of a whirlwind of a man. Absolutely fantastic. Chris, saying hello to Colette. Did I mention Fury lives 2 minutes from me? Just saying. Did he really? What I like, I was watching a documentary earlier, June, about Fury against Wilder in a couple of weeks' time. And they had John Fury, which I think is Tyson's dad. And if you shut your eyes and listen to John talking, it's exactly the same as Tyson. They've got the same accent. Obviously, got the same accent from where they're from, but the whole inflection of their voice is exactly the same. It was incredible to watch. It really was. Matt Mills. Mike Tyson could knock Modern Bunch out with one hand. He was flawed, but on his day, as the only person that beat Mike Tyson was Mike Tyson. If he got beat by Buster Douglas because he wasn't training, he took the fight too simply. He was out, he was partying, he was drinking, and he thought he'd just turn up and win. So the only person that actually destroyed Mike Tyson was Mike Tyson in the ring, sadly, because he was phenomenal. Just, I mean, it's fucking neck on the man. And bobbing and weaving, and it was his left hook. People thought that he won most of his fights with his right hand. It was that fucking left hook, came from nowhere. Absolutely phenomenal fighter. I know if Chris is still watching, I know Chris is a massive fan of Mike Tyson. Just an incredible fighter. So Kawasaki beats Froch every day of the week. I think I agree. I liked Carl Froch, but I think there were flaws there, as there were with Joe Calzaghe. But I think the sheer determination to win from Joe Calzaghe would have probably pulled him through, and I think he was probably technically the better boxer. Is tonight a mismatch, mate? Does Usyk stand a chance? Oh, so obviously we've got Jamie here. So Diana, Wanda's sister, not Lady Diana. They live up in Northampton. They come down to stay. He didn't know anything about Usyk. Obviously, he was the undisputed cruiserweight champion of the world. Blown himself up to heavyweight. He had 3 fights at heavyweight now. He hasn't really shone at heavyweight, but what he is a fantastic technical fighter. So he throws, obviously he's a southpaw, so he's left-handed, and what he does is he jabs that fucking right hand out all the time, touching the other guy's glove to stop him throwing his jab. And I think if he's dangerous, because what he could do is he could frustrate Joshua. He's not going to knock Joshua out. I don't think that can happen. But he could frustrate Anthony Joshua for a good 8 or 9 rounds. I think the telling sign comes, obviously, where Usyk is, was he 15-8? Was he 15 stone 8, something like that? So he's a good stone and a bit lighter than Anthony Joshua. Once Joshua lands a clean punch, how does he deal with that? Is it a mismatch? I don't think it's a mismatch, Matt. I think it could be a technical chess match. I think it all depends on what happens when Joshua lands that big right hand. I don't know if you agree. Ben Eubank, Watson, golden era of middleweights for UK. But on TV, we could all watch this. Do you know what? You've hit the nail on the head. Saturday nights on Sky Sports, you had Ricky Hatton, you've had Ben, and ITV. Remember they used to be on ITV, these guys. So you had Ben Eubank, Watson, all of these people fighting live on ITV on a Saturday night at about 9, 10 o'clock. And it's all gone. And then Sky came in, and they did it for a little while. I watched a lot of Ricky Hatton to begin with. I'm just seeing the comment down below. Errol Bomber Graham, another one. There were so many people, and then Mark Jones, love boxing, but I think it's fixed for money men these days. I don't disagree with that, Mark. To be fair, I think there's a lot of boxing politics. I mean, how many fights have you guys seen in the comments where you're like, he's definitely won that, and it doesn't happen. Like the fight that stands out for me was Evander Holyfield versus Lennox Lewis, the first fight where Lewis just fucking outboxed, and I loved Evander Holyfield. Thought he was a fantastic fighter, but he outboxed him for 12 rounds, and it was given as a fucking draw. And there's been all sorts of criminal decisions over the years. Cheers, Mark. I think there has to be the amount of money that's generated by pay-per-view buys, people in the crowd. Unless there's a knock, how many times have people gone to our guys gone over to America or foreign soil saying you're gonna need a knockout tonight, mate, because you ain't gonna get a decision. No, I won't. The Wanda, she don't want him. Eggington versus Cheeseman was a great fight. Just the names are class. Eggington, I haven't seen that. Was that a couple of weeks back? just remembered another Brit boxer, Errol the Bomber Graham. One of probably, if you watch, I like watching boxing knockouts. I'm like MMA knockouts and things. Who's fighting here? We've got two fighters. I'll get to the boxing in a minute. But Errol Graham, possibly one of the best knockouts ever. When he got knocked out, was it by Julian Jackson? I'm sure it's Julian Jackson that knocked Errol Graham out. It was one of those guys, but caught him flush on the chin, and he went down like he'd been fucking shot. That new Roll With It from Vocation is banging. My favourite by Vocation has always been Hop, Skip and Juice, but Roll With It tops even that for me. Tell you what, this week I went into Tesco's and thought I'll pick a couple of beers up for the evening, and I actually picked up both Hop, Skip and Juice and Roll With It. I actually prefer Hop, Skip and Juice. I think it's a fantastic and now it's back in 440 ml. It's fantastic. Oh, where's that gone? Bloody comments. Not your comments. It's just they keep disappearing on my laptop. Johnny. Yeah. I'm not far off. John, comment of the night. That's brilliant, mate. Barry McGuigan. Is that who beat Don Curry? Yeah, I think it was. Donald Curry. Graham was a good boxer. He was. But he was a bit like threw punches from fucking angles that came out of nowhere. A bit like Naz. And just a phenomenal fighter. Errol Graham. But I don't think he ever recovered from that. I'm sure it was Julian Jackson. Can't remember. But yeah, it's a highlight reel knockout. He just cracks him, he goes like that. It just ends up fucking almost dead. Glad to hear Gary, Barry, Larry feeling better. Crack open a Foster's or a pot. He turned up that night with bloody Foster's and almost threw him out of the house. I've known Gary for... We worked together. We used to work at Booker's Cash and Carry. And I met Gary when I was 17, I think. So 29 years I've known Gary. Just lovely guy. Hi, Jason. How you doing, mate? Jason and Sarah. Hope you guys are keeping well. David Thompson. Matt Miles. Apparently, he put his hands behind his back in training ring and would challenge people to hit him. Who's that? Was that Bomber Graham? Yeah. He got hit by that. I'm sure it was Julian Jackson. Who's this? A Collier? I don't know who that is. I'm not. Shark, Kev's in. Hello, Kev. How you doing, mate? Nice to chat to you the other day. Got Roll With It in the fridge. Have you had it yet, David? Nothing wrong with it, mate. Absolute spot on. Great beer. You bloody well did mention I was a Saints. Oh yeah, it's right behind Fratton Park, isn't it? Yeah. And then we would have stood and did a beer review with Fratton Park right behind it. Yeah, I do apologise. Sorry about that. I did it on purpose, really. Much love from Jason, Baby, Michael in Maine. Jason, Sarah, hope you guys are keeping well out there, mate. Was there a boxer called Wharton? I'm just looking on my WhatsApp. Sure, he was good. Wharton. I don't remember that name. Hi, Shark. Hello, Thomas. Says Kevin. Paul Mortal. Evening, young man. Love to the family. Video liked. Have a good life. Paul Mortal. No words needed there, mate. Love you, brother. When possible, you, Dave and Chris should do a big meetup. Mind you, Wanda... Oh, fucking hell. And Junior Baby would be a better what? Oh, hang on, someone's gone down. So we have met up. We've met up a couple of times. So June and Dave, people might not know the story, so I'll fill you in very quickly. Go on there. Anybody know who Collier is? I've not seen him. I'm completely honest. Collie, he's battering this poor fucker. This guy's been down once, and he's really letting loose on him now. Big uppercut, bit of a cuddle, and now he's whispering in his ear, telling him he loves him. Yeah, that was a big round. Yeah, so last year, Dave got a dog from near us, Toodle, and I messaged him on Twitter saying next time you're down, give us a shout. We'll meet up for a beer. He did that. We met up in Spoons down by us, and had a few bits and pieces on Twitter from there. And sort of it went from there. We obviously got to know Chris and Lou as well. But we all met up in Worcester probably about 3 months ago now on a Sunday. It was random Sunday morning. Chris and Lou obviously up in Oldham, Dave and June in Leicestershire, us down in the south, and we all decided to meet sort of halfway. So we met up in Worcester. There's nothing YouTube wise about it, just some friends meeting up. And Chris and Lou and Dave and June are coming to our wedding in March. There's a video coming out maybe tomorrow with something to do about that. But yeah, we're all good friends off screen and just normal people. So, but I'm sure we will do something around that, Martin. Where we all get together and do a live. We've done a few lives anyway. There was talk of doing something on Friday with me, Dave, and Chris. Don't know if that's going to happen. I'm taking Leah and Wanda to Great Ormond Street on Friday, so it's a bit up in the air, that one. Terry Mash was underrated. Who was that? Terry. There was another one who got done for shooting someone. I can't remember what his name was now. Underrated, retired, undefeated. Just don't give it. Was that him, Terry Mash? That doesn't ring a bell. I remember someone having a gun. I'm full of gas. I look at our fucking petrol stations. They're fucking out. All gone. Macaulay from McDonald's to world champ. What story? I don't know. Brad, you're going to enlighten me on a Collier. Was that his name? I've been very impressed with what I'm seeing here. He's doing really well. Don't know anything about him, so if you're going to fill me in on him, that'll help. Terry Marsh. That's the guy. I was going to say Terry Mash. No, Terry Mash. He's down again. I don't reckon he's getting up either. Body shot. 8, 9, he ain't getting up. Done. I was impressed with him. What I saw that guy, very, very good. I remember watching Ben and Eubank on ITV, and Eubank Junior and Furious and Channel 5. The fight I never saw was the one that obviously did all the damage with Michael Watson. I think I was away at the time, but just. Yeah, obviously I've seen it on YouTube and that ever since, but just an incredible fight, really. Absolutely incredible. Overtone, we wrestled, just drank really good beer. Overtone. I have had some Overtone beers, Matt. It's not something I've not. Have I done it on the channel? I don't think I have, but I have had a couple. I picked up a Rwandan coffee IPA from Overtone. I don't know if it was last year or I think it was the year before, and it was lovely. And I've had a couple of bits and pieces from them. Fantastic. We've done a chocolate stout from them. I think Overtone. I think Wanda like that. Boom! Saved by the bell. He wasn't saved by the bell then. Sorry, lost you as travelling home. Wylam Pod is a rum, raisin, black ice cream. Jesus Christ. Let me get my head around that one. Sorry, lost you as travelling home. Wylam Pod is a rum and raisin, black ice cream IPA at 11%. A black ice cream IPA. Rum and raisin. Blimey. There's some flavours going on there, mate. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Terry Marsh. I remember Terry Marsh. Absolutely. When's the real big fight? Battle of the YouTube beer reviews. There won't be one. You don't have to apologise to me, Scott. I had a great day. Also, just realised we have tickets for the ship next. That's bound to be messy. So that's Warrior Fest next year, isn't it? They've got a Oktoberfest next Saturday, and I completely forgot to get any tickets. Staggeringly good. I forgot to get the tickets. They've sold out. So, but we've got one tomorrow. Powder Monkey over in Gosport. So we might. If she's any better, we're doing tests daily on Wanda just to make sure she's all right. But obviously, if she fails a test, then we don't go anywhere. So a colleague was about 18 stone, massively overweight, and worked at Mackey's. Turned his life around. Fair play to him. He's in shape. Is he Is he a champion? Do you know what? He put that guy to the sword. He fucking knocked the fucking shit out of him. All over. Get in. Yeah. And to be fair, what I saw of that fight, he was on the money. Was Frank Bruno a good boxer or just a big personality? Well, I'll let you guys comment on that as well. Robotic, I think, was so yeah, we'll get to, who do you think's gonna win tonight? AJ or Usyk? I think AJ wins that every other week. Frank Bruno, massive personality, and I think that took him probably further than any boxer possibly could have done. Because it took him to. I mean, he lost about 3 world title fights before he beat Oliver McCall, didn't he? I think before he won a world championship. He wasn't the best, but enjoyable because he was a good personality. We'll get to the big one soon. Obviously, I think we're about 45 minutes away from ring walks. It should be a good fight. I'm looking forward to the fight. I think it could be. I'm kind of hoping it's over quite quickly. So it's where Joshua sort of explodes out and just fucking nails him. I'm really, really hope he comes like that. I'm not sure he will. I think it also depends what Usyk's going to do because I don't think he's going to cause Joshua too many problems, power-wise, but he might cause him technical problems, certainly. I don't know what you guys think. Evening, bro. Hoping everything going well. Keep up the good work. Steve Taylor, thanks very much, mate. Really appreciate you popping in. All's good. All's good. You know, we can all moan. About things going on in your life. But you know what? We've with our channel went through a bit of the stuff with the CMS and all that stuff. And I don't want to be negative anymore. I don't want any negativity. I just want to enjoy sort of you guys. Enjoy what we do. We hope we entertain you a little bit. We just want to go back to having a bit of fun. And I think life's just miserable on its own. People don't want to tune in for other people's misery. And I think I've learned that in the last probably 6 months. So we just want to bring you some fun, have a little bit of an insight into our lives, and the sort of stupid shit that goes on in our lives as well. and just I like the live. Wanda's not a massive fan of the live streams. She'll come, but then when she comes on, she really enjoys them. I like the live streams because we can come on and talk to you firsthand and interact with you, and I think that's really important. We give up a bit of our time, you give up your time to watch us, and I think it's really important to give that time back. I want an asylum pod, please, David Wilson. What was it? It was a. I can go back to what it was, because that sounded like the most mental thing. A rum and raisin black ice cream IPA at 11%. I need to get older on these, don't I? I need to get older. Who was that from? That was from David Wilson, wasn't it? David Wilson, do me a favour. When this stream ends, comment that in the comments, and I'll try and pick one up, because that sounds utterly nuts, and I like nuts. That doesn't sound right, does it? Come on, AJ. Do you know what? AJ's just a really nice man. And you see him dancing around. I don't know if any of you guys are watching this. You see him, he turns up and he's all calm and collected. And I like that. I like that in a fighter, that he's not wound up. And obviously, these two guys respect each other. I think that's best. We all like the chattiness of boxing, but sometimes when you get two people that just actually respect each other, it makes a hell of a difference. Obviously, 2 weeks' time, you're going to have Wilder and Fury going at each other, and I like that, because Fury's just fucking mental. From Keegan Barscott, I'm sure they said Kez. Okay, I love that. Anyone know what time the fight starts? UK time. So, as far as I'm aware, Mark Anthony, it's around about. I think the national anthem's 10 past 10, so you've got about an hour. And obviously, the fight will be about 20 past. Matt Mills had a third earlier on, then one to finish. Worth trying if you see out and about. That sounds fucking amazing. Dak. Thanks for doing this stream, Scott. Hey, Anglo-Saxon, thank you for supporting the channel, mate. Really appreciate it. We appreciate you putting your comments, you put your time into the channel. We appreciate you just as much as you appreciate us. And you know what? It was a toss up, obviously. I'm quite honest. Supposed to go and see the Wild Hearts. She's not very well. So I'm not going to make her do something that she's not going to enjoy. So I can sit here and do this instead. I put this stream up not really knowing if I was going to be here or I was going to be in Southampton watching the Wild Hearts. So, Daisy. Who wants to meet Daisy? This is Daisy. Say hello, Daisy. These people. Daisy's meeting people on YouTube, Diana. Are you going back upstairs? Off you go then. That's Diana's dog. Thank you for watching. Anglo-Saxon, really appreciate your time and your support of the channel. Ricky from John Morris. Cheers, John. Ricky Hatton's son was awful. Shouldn't really be boxing. I don't know if you've been watching beforehand. You had a subscription for Beer 52. Just started one. I'm my first spot today. I missed the end bit of that, Mark. I stopped Beer 50. I started Beer 52 when I started the channel. Thought it'd be interesting to get a bit, and then I wanted to pick my own beers. Some of the boxes are really good. I've had this conversation with Dean. Some of the boxes are really good. Some of them are terrible. If you try and cancel it, they will offer you a good deal. So just stick with it. And there are some good stuff in there. Let's get back to John Morris. Ricky Hatton's son was awful. Shouldn't really be boxing. It's the first time I've seen Campbell Hatton tonight. He looked very, very frail, is what how I would see it as a boxer. There was, I know he's a kid, don't want to put him down, but there was, what's this? Who's this on the telly? I can't remember what his name is. Actor. Yeah, and he didn't. Idris Elba. He just didn't look like he had it. I saw signs of the Ricky Hatton technique, obviously storming forward, but he was just very thin and didn't look like he had anything really to give. And he took a lot from what I saw, was talking to you guys and watching that as well. He didn't throw anything that stunned the other guy. The other guy was obviously a good professional. But they've obviously picked this opponent for him to go in there and win against. And for me, he lost that fight by a mile. For him to win that on points, I don't get it. I don't get it. Yes, positivity is the way forward. Keep it funny, amusing, and insane, and that's what I try and do in my Matt Mills. You know what? I've said this many times before. I've got a lot of time for Matt. We had a bit of a fallout about a year ago, maybe a bit longer, and but I like Matt's comments. I like Matt's honesty, and I like his humour. And I think if you can connect like that, I think it really helps. So Matt, you post what you want on my channel, mate. I don't give a fuck. I'm not interested. It's funny. So the funny thing is, people can see Matt's. I can't see him. I don't know why. I've no idea. So Matt's messaging me on. Mark's messaging me on WhatsApp. Genuinely, mate. I've not blocked you. I've got no fucking idea. I've got no reason to block you, mate. I've no idea what's going on. YouTube is a mystery. It would make by Idris. It would give Stephen Hawking the shakes. I have to watch the boxing on my phone, so I won't be able to see your beautiful face on here, Scott. Liar. I'll tell you what, that stadium was fantastic. I'm not a lover of Tottenham, but the stadium was incredible. Congrats on the Superman kite video, smashing 100,000 views. How do you talk about this? We're not about making money. Okay, I've got a monetized channel. It pays for bits. Excuse me. It pays for bits and pieces towards the running cost of the channel. Okay, not overly worried about the monetization side of it. YouTube Shorts. So this kite video, Superman kite, has got 105,000 views. Obviously, our biggest view video by a country fucking mile. And we were at a kite festival. I do. Obviously, YouTube is part of the YouTube app. Off it goes. It did 59 views in 95 views in 2 days. And then it went fucking zoom off. Because I used the YouTube app, hasn't earned a penny for the channel. If I'd have done it another way, filmed it, edited it, put it up as a YouTube short, earned a bit of money, but it hasn't earned a penny. So it is what it is. It's a learning curve, is this? So yeah, our greatest video ever. And the funny thing is, some of the videos that we do, like the pub trips and the chippy trips, and put quite a lot of effort into editing, all this other shit, and which I enjoy doing. Yeah, I do a 15-second clip of a fucking kite, and you go, you gotta laugh. Well, I do. But thank you, Martin. Really appreciate that. Got to hit the hey chat. Football early doors. Thanks a lot. Danny Bloom. Cheers, mate. Let us know what the scores are tomorrow. Cheers, pal. What's from Keg in Barscott? Not sure if they can put cans. I need to have a look at this. I would screenshot it, but I'll probably fucking lose the whole stream. Colette says bye to Danny. Didn't know what Danny Bloom. I think he's a Pompey lad as well. Got to know Danny quite well over the last probably 3 or 4 months. No, more fun than me. So I must knock the table over. I've met some really nice people on YouTube. Mark Jones, who somebody I can't see his comments. I don't know why. Mark Jones, Brad Evans, Danny Bloom, Josh. I could name loads of it. Paul Mortal, David Wilson, David Thompson. Just the list is endless, and that's what Matt Mills, and that's what's nice. John Morris. That's what's nice as part of doing this is you get to talk to people that you'd never meet in your whole life, and it becomes like a little community. I know other channels like it, Paul's Beer Reviews, John from Lords, Dave, Chris the Butcher. I could reel off loads of people. Thomas. It's nice. It's nice. Keep your guard up. Fuck off. Brad Evans. Yes, mate, sorry. I'm not being ignorant, just watching this. Mark Anthony. Oh, you're welcome, mate. I say I'm sure, what are we, 80 minutes past 9. I'm sure that I read earlier, I was looking at the Sky Sports app. They're due out, I think, about 10 to 10. All the bollocks and all the intro and all that shit. And then they'll have the national anthems, and I think the fight is going to be about 10:15. The Nerdy Brit, right? Who have we got? Phil Smith, Nerdy Brit, down Bristol way. I think it's I'm going to get this right. Weston-super-Mare, around that area. If you're going to give the Nerdy Brit a subscribe, he's a lovely young lad. He's only got a very low number, and it needs to be higher. So if we can lift it higher, say that Scott and Wanda sent you, because he does some really good content, and he deserves more subscribers. So if we can have a link in the chat, please, I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, Daisy. Daisy is the best behaved dog I've ever seen in my whole life. It's incredible. Doesn't bark. She just sits there, and we nipped off to Stag Really Good last night. Jamie, Diana, and that went out swimming, and we took her to Stag Really Good, and she was just sat there doing nothing. She's fantastic. Doggo. Wanda wants a dog. No, not happy. Mark Jones, he must just not like you. Right, I don't know. I don't, because there was something coming up the other day saying that he was commenting, it's not coming through. I've gone through the blocked list. I've gone through I haven't blocked you. I've gone through the hidden list, everything. There's no one. It's not your name's not there, Mark. I've fucking no idea what the fuck's happened. You might have to set up another login, mate. John Morris says Hatton has struggled in all his fights. If he's been that bad in all of his fights, Joel, I don't think there's any hope for him. There was nothing there for me. He just looked out of his depth, completely out of his depth. No one in Britain has ever matched Joe Kazagi. Greatest British fighter ever. Greatest British fighter ever. That's an interesting one. I don't know what you guys think. Greatest British fighter. I like Lennox Lewis. I think Lennox Lewis was fantastic. I know he had his flaws as well. Fantastic. He's got to be up there. I wouldn't disagree with that. He's got to be up there. I've obviously not seen what Mark said, so there's obviously something going on around there. He's winning because of his family name. If he wasn't Ricky Hatton's son, I can't. If that's what's happening certainly in that fight, I can't disagree with that. There's no way he won that fight. He didn't win it. Where they gone? Grab a kite. Grab a kite. Grab a kite. Grab a cup noodle. Grab a stout. Grab a Tesco beer launch. Grab a Iceland frozen meal. Combine it into a mega video with a talking dog. That'd be fantastic. I don't know if I've got the patience to put all that together, though, to be fair. That would be a dog, a kite, a cup, a noodle, Tesco beer, and some Iceland frozen meal. I'm up for anything. Could be a laugh. Alan Mead. How you doing, mate? Hope you're doing all right, pal. The Nerdy Bear, thank you for the shout out, mate. Legend. Do you know what, mate? It's better helping each other out. Mo Farah on the telly, helping each other out. You know, we all start somewhere. About helping each other. It's easy. Just be nice. You're a nice kid. I came across you from John Rochford. You know, go subscribe to John Rochford as well. Great channel. Just lovely. And met some really decent people along the way. 2 people from Portsmouth were in one of his videos playing crazy golf. Yeah, just great channels, and it's nice to see. So Thomas puts the Nerdy Brit. Matt Mills has been subscribed. Matt, legend. Pardon me. Thomas says hello to Alan Mead. Greatest British. I can't. Greatest British fighter is Lennox Lewis. Someone said Joe Calzaghe.
Bit before my time.
Bit before your time. Someone asked if Frank Bruno was a good fighter or just a personality. He's probably well before your time.
Most are, to be fair.
So yeah, Jamie's been no fucking use. Yeah. Greatest British. Why can I not say greatest British fighter of all time?
Because no one's British and great at anything.
No, that's true. It was Terry McCann from Minder. Who's this? Right. Saying hi to Alan. They were saying hi to each other. And I am all up to date, fantastically. He's David B. He's Canadian. Lewis isn't. Well, he probably was. But he was born in the East End of London. So that makes him English. Unless he lost, and then he was Canadian. Which was true. I mean, anybody watching, it's absolutely true. Lennox Lewis, if and when he won, brilliant. British man won. Lost, fucking Canadian. It's absolutely true. I did it. So who are they talking to? They're on about. It's true though, David. You've got to be absolutely square here. If and when I was a massive Lennox Lewis fan, I thought he was fantastic. But there was a thing there was a huge thing with the media that it wasn't just him. There's been people over the years, like Zola Budd, like South African, but adopted by England. So she ran for Great Britain and all that. But if she lost, fucking South African. It's like it's the mentality of the country. And it makes me laugh. Look, they say Emma, US Open girl, is British. So Lennox is British. Is she not British?
Who?
The girl that won the tennis.
Oh yeah, she's meant to be British, isn't she? I don't think her
I think both of her parents are not British, are they? Fucking.
She won, so she's British.
She won. She lost. She shouldn't have been. Like simple, wasn't it? I won the Krabby's ginger beer for a change this evening. I haven't had Krabby's ginger beer for years. Absolutely years. That's amazing. Loved Zola Bud, but Mary Decker didn't. Oh, Emma was born in Canada. Oh, fucking Lennox Lewis. Oh, fuck me. There's an old skit. So I know, Matt, you're in your 50s. There's an old skit from In Sickness and in Health, and it still makes me laugh to this day. AJ win at 3 round by knockout. We'll come to your comment. Where his Alf Garnett, and Alf Garnett would never make television these days. But his wife's bringing his dinner, and he turns around and looks over his shoulder, and he turns around and says, "Here she comes, Zola Bud," and it still makes me laugh even today because I say to Wanda. Emma was born in Canada, so Kirk Glan, Gian, AJ win 3 rounds by knockout. I think by direct 3-round knockout. Jamie. Jamie's shaking his head. He says no. Computer says no.
Not good enough boxer.
I think he'll win by knockout or stoppage, but I'm going for 7, 8, or 9.
I still kind of think AJ's going to get knocked out.
Do you?
It's made of glass.
Ooh. So Jamie over here thinks that AJ's going to lose and get not just lose, but in spectacular fashion.
It's made of glass.
Yeah, his chin is a bit wobbly. I'm half German, so I can't do it. I'm a quarter German. My mum was half German. So, yeah. Can't have everything. Alf Garnett was so funny. He's sitting herself, pure class. I've started showing Wanda some because she'd never seen it. And it's just, I mean, it wouldn't get past the censors these days, but just made me, I think it's, I like old school stuff. I mean, I'm 46 years old. So I just like old school stuff, to be fair. I'm just going to mute you for 2 seconds. I want to speak to someone. Chat amongst yourselves. Just having a quick chat with my good friend Jamie. I'll be 2 seconds. Sorry about that. Yeah, just sorting something out. Right, so John Eggington, who's the Wild Hearts fan, mate? You, Wanda, or both? Caught them for 3 or 4 times in the past. They've always put on a hell of a show, but of a shame at Download Pirate. I did hear something about Download. So, long story short, I've been with Wanda for 4 years. Am I muted or am I back now? Thumbs up if you can hear me. Sound okay. So Wild Hearts. I've been with Wanda for 4 years. I've been a Wild Hearts fan since 1992 or 3. So I've grown up with the Wild Hearts. When I met Wanda, I got Wanda into Pearl Jam. The Wild Hearts. We were supposed to be at the Wild Hearts, see the Wild Hearts tonight over in Southampton, but Wanda's not very well, so I pulled the plug and said that I'm not taking Wanda where she doesn't want to go. She's not going to really want to be. All she wants to be is in bed. So we're going to go and see them in Reading instead in December. Massive fan of the Wild Hearts. For anybody that doesn't know the Wild Hearts, incredible, just an incredible group, and really shouldn't still be. The fuck's this? But also got her into them, John. And are you a Wild Hearts fan as well? Fantastic. Absolutely. Oh, you must have been accused a quarter 3 or 4 times. Great. Are you right there, lovey? Just a fantastic group. 70s and 80s sitcoms. The saddest news this week was John Chalice dying, Boise, from Only Fools and Horses, because Only Fools and Horses is in my top probably 5 programs ever. Just a wonderful series. Still muted. I think I've sorted that out now. We're all class lip readers. The piles. So we're getting close to what we're about. I think we're about 20 minutes from the guys coming out. Jamie thinks that Joshua's going to get knocked out. I like it. Interesting. Have they said who this is?
Fraser Clark.
Fraser Clark?
Olympic bronze medalist. So no one, basically.
So Fraser Clark, a massive, look like a big lad. Olympic bronze medalist. I've not heard of him. You know what I love? Yeah, all up to date with comments. So yeah, we're about 20 minutes from the guys coming out. I'm really looking forward to the fight. I very rarely buy pay-per-view fights this year, or recently, because they're so bloody expensive that it's just fucking hard. They're hard work. But this one caught. I think the last one I bought was the AJ versus Ruiz Jr. rematch. That was boring as fuck in the end. And he just jabbed him for about 12 rounds. It was so shit. Sorry, my bad. No, you're all right, mate. Love boxing and where AJ Fury and Wilder is heading, but it's been taken. Oh, this is a good conversation, actually. Right. Love boxing and where AJ Fury and Wilder is heading, but it's been taken the piss out of by these YouTuber exhibition fights. Jamie is nodding away over here like a lunatic.
Bunch of twats.
I completely agree. They're making a mockery of the sport.
It's partly Mayweather's fault as well.
Yeah.
And McGregor.
Yeah.
They're just as bad.
2 seconds.
Cash grab.
Sorry, just making sure one of them was all right. Yeah, I don't disagree. I think Mayweather versus Conor McGregor was the first start of all the nonsense, really. Obviously,
Shit.
Massive fan of Conor McGregor in MMA, but not a boxer. And transitions over to boxing, did all right for a few rounds, but then was a complete waste of fucking energy.
Because it's rigged.
Because it's rigged.
To make money.
And then you get Jake Paul,
Bellend.
Logan Paul,
Bigger Bellend.
and just all these other people that are beginning to make a mockery now of a sport, really, that's just farcical. So you got them like, you got one of them wants to fight fucking, was it Huey Fury, and all this. It's just fucking just give up.
I wish they'd do a proper fight and actually murder him.
Jamie wants him murdered.
An actual fight against McGregor or Mayweather, and they would die.
Yeah. It's just shit, isn't it? Marlene, yeah, I completely agree. I was really sad to see that the other day. I've run out of vocation, gutted, but I have a box of Lords. Can someone get rid of a well, it's a fucking bollocks channel. Fuck them off. Phil in morning, 2 cans of Sunset Cocoa in my lord's box. David, you know when you've made it on YouTube when someone's fucking cloning your channel like a bell end. What the fucking hell's wrong with people? So whoever is Scott and Wanda's World, block them. I'm not going to give them the time of day. David might too. Oh, I might have to try it again, but I know I'm not keen on it. Matt Mills, YouTuber exhibition fighters should be forced to queue for petrol while we forced to listen to Spice Girls. How do I get rid of this cunt? Block. I can do it. Oh, I can do it. Fuck off. Right, get a beer. Back. I didn't know I could block people. Oh, gives you like a little bit of power, doesn't it? That's fucking good. Yeah, Johnny Nelson on here. He was a good fighter. I liked him. Speaks a lot of sense as well as a pundit. So we get to the business end now. Where are you from? What are you drinking? Hit the thumbs up. Like, share, subscribe. All the other bollocks. Who's this?
Declan Rice.
Declan Rice.
Looks like it, yeah.
I'm so far removed from England and I don't know.
Overrated tosser.
Overrated tosser. Declan Rice. Overrated tosser. Maybe. Scott, are you streaming to the end of the fight? Yes. Yeah, so I'm here. Obviously, I'm here to watch the Joshua fight and have a chat with you guys. So, yeah, I'm here till the end. I'm hoping this can go quite quickly because I've got quite tired now. So, hopefully, yeah, we're here today, mate. Are you what are you watching it on the phone? Are you? Did you say? I don't know what people's thoughts are. Football these days are overrated tossers. Matt Mills agrees with you, Jamie. And there are, but obviously we did a load of live streams, me, Dave, and Chris during the Euros, and I didn't see anything in England. They were fucking awful in the tournament.
Because of the Nobles manager.
Yeah.
Good players, Nobles manager.
Daisy's back. What are you drinking? I am on. Oh, I'll show the right camera. The roll of it. David. Great beer. Nothing wrong with that. A box of 4 for £8. There's nothing not to like, is there? They're just showing clips of Alexander Usyk against Tony Bellew. I thought Bellew might actually cause him more trouble than he really did. And I thought Usyk showed exactly why he's as good as he is. You're on the phone. If I borrow my missus's tablet and have you on for some reason, I can't type in the comments. It's a nightmare. Technology. It's not for everybody. Loved your Euro lives, mate. Boring games, much more fun. Do you know what? I think of Vitaly Klitschko. Genuinely, and I mean this genuinely, the live that me, Chris, and Dave did for the Scotland game, where we were all drinking Buckfast, is a highlight of one of the highlights of our channel. It was just fucking funny as watching Chris get absolutely hammered, talking about the VARs, and just utter nonsense that was coming out of the guys' mouths. I had so much fun with that. It was good fun, really, really good fun. Vitaly Klitschko was a good fighter. Obviously, he got stopped by Lewis on cut. So I think I never saw that fight live. I think I was on holiday at the time. But I thought Vitaly was better than Vladimir, to be fair. What was that? What's going on? Jeez, have one of those. Also, the banana one. I've not picked up the banana one yet. People keep asking me and Wanda to pick it up. They did a version of it last year, and we picked it up. I think that was in whiskey barrel aged stouts. Is this in rum barrel aged stouts or something? I can't remember. People have been asking us to pick it up. I will get round to it. It's just have other bits and pieces to do, so we'll take a look at it maybe next week sometime. Thomas, love you, mate. Stick your channel in the chat, mate, because if people don't subscribe to you, they really should do, because your lives on a Friday, when you're interviewing other channels, are really, really good. So if you don't subscribe to Thomas, pop over and give him a subscribe, because it's well worth it. I live in Glasgow, and I won't touch Buckfast. I don't think Christian will ever touch it again, to be fair. Oh, they're showing Usyk now versus Derek. Was it Derek Chisora? He did all right against Chisora, to be fair. He showed he's fucking hard to hit. That's the trouble. I think that's the problem. Seeing this, Mike Tyson would beat Joshua, Usyk, Fury, Wilder together at the same time. Tyson, I think the only person that Mike Tyson would probably have a decent fight against would be Fury. I don't see Joshua lasting 6 minutes with him. Usyk, unknown quantity at heavyweight. I think we'll find out a bit more about him very soon. Wilder, he's got a puncher's chance against anybody in the world. But yeah, Mike Tyson was different gravy. My mate Barry Hodges and Keela, I'm assuming. Hello guys, how you doing? Wanda's here, but she's not very well, so she's coughing her guts up somewhere. David says hi to Baz. Banana should not be anywhere near beer. Right. Obviously, Belgian beers have a banana character about them. Don't mind. I can't drink Duvel ever again, but I get that. In a stout, banana works okay if it's done okay. I've not had the new one. I've seen a few things people saying it's quite sweet. I will pick it up. I just haven't had a chance to be fair. I've seen it about. There were just other things that I wanted to do first. Barry Hodges, hi David, Phil Smith, Phil and Barry met at Warehouse Fest. How's it going? Joshua might be in for a shock tonight. Jamie said the same. Jamie sat over here. He thinks he might be in for a shock tonight. I wouldn't rule it out. The problem is, as James said, anybody that can hit, and if you can land on Joshua, you're going to shake him. I think that's what the problem is. Wurzel Gummidge got more chance than Fury against Tyson. Barry says, hi Phil, all good thanks, hope you're okay. Well, yeah, we were supposed to be over at Southampton, Baz, watching the Wild Hearts, but Wanda's not very well, and I'm not going to let her go somewhere where she's really not comfortable. So yeah, so we took the decision to pull the plug and do this instead. So yeah, she's upstairs. Got Jamie Redknapp on now. What does he know about fucking boxing? They got him. Get someone fucking punch him. It looks like someone like fucking beat his dad up or something. Fucking Harry Redknapp. It makes you laugh when you see all this. You got Mo Farah there. See Mo Farah in the background. So you got him. I'm sure you got all these celebrities there that would probably never watch a fucking boxing match ever. But all they want to do is be on telly. I know that guy that guy there, but I don't know what his name is. A big tall fucker. It's like they're all fucking all clingers on, hangers on. It's fucking does your head in, doesn't it? You got Jamie Redknapp banging on. Jamie Redknapp knows fuck all about football, let alone about boxing. But it's true. He spent half his fucking days injured. He's injured all the fucking time. Like, do you think that cunt? He just punch him in the head. He's in to fucking roll off. Saviour looks nice, though.
Yeah. Just hasn't got a good team to match it.
No, Matt Mills. Jamie Redknapp has got all the answers on TV, but won very little with Liverpool and nothing with England. Utter shit. Baz said, never listened to the Wild Hearts before, downloaded their new album, really enjoyed it. So their new album is 21st century love songs, which is complete nonsense because it's just fucking mental. Really good. Last year's album, Baz, is better. Renaissance Men. Renaissance Men is a fucking brilliant album. So download that. But well done, mate. Really impressed for that. They're not for everyone. 4 guys that shouldn't be alive. Should be dead. The amount of drugs in that. So we've got Usyk wins on the road. Krzysztof Glowacki, Poland on points. Michael Hunter, the USA on points. Marco Huck, Germany, technical knockout. Maurice Bradis on points. Murat Gassiev on points. Gone. So he's won a lot of decisions on points. Joshua. I wanted to show his stats then. But they haven't. Maybe look all right knobhead. You've got a lot of famous sports people there because they're from the same promotional management company. Thomas, absolutely spot on. Not being funny, but this is taking the piss now. Go on with it, Sky, you cunts. But that's what they do. They hang out. They obviously I've paid 25 quid for this. I ain't getting my money back. I'm hoping it goes to fucking 12 rounds. I want my full money's worth. Fish, don't know that. Oh, that's at the end of Sleepaway. So there's great. We did a Baz. Me and Wanda did a. If you search on YouTube, Sleepaway by the Wild Hearts, there's a video for it, and it's a gore video, so it's quite brutal. Me and Wanda did a reaction video to it, where I put the video down in the corner, the whole video on it, and she wouldn't let me release it because she said it's not what our channel's about. There's people being hacked up and dismembered and eyes being pulled out and all that sort of stuff. It's still sat there, but she wouldn't let me release it as much as her channel is mine. I think it's a fantastic video. Some of the members, and if you go back through the members post, Barry, because you remember the channel, it is there and you'll be able to see it. I think it's a great video, but she won't let me release it. But there's another song by the Wild Hearts called 29 Times the Pain. Go and listen to it because there's at the end of that something called the Duck Song, which is fantastic. But yeah, at the end of Sleepaway, fish don't know they're in water. Here, Brad, fucking arseholes, mate. I ain't paying for it. I am. £25 this cost me. I'm not chatting to you guys for this. They're getting there. They're getting to it. More freeloaders than at Wimbledon Royal Box. Fucking Wimbledon's another one. You see all the cunts stood in fucking. You've never watched a fucking tennis game in your life, have you? You fucking bellend. So, obviously you watched it, David, and I saw your comment, and one doesn't want to put it up, it doesn't go up. And it's a 50-50 thing. I tried re-editing it and taking bits out. She still wasn't happy with it, so it doesn't go anywhere. Sits there in oblivion. So we've got Ian Dark. No, it's not Ian Dark. Who's this guy? I can't remember what his fucking name is. So we're getting ready for the ring walks, I think. I'm looking forward to this. Aim the camera at the telly. I'm a cheapskate. I could do, but it'd get me demonetised. Hang on, look. I don't care. Fuck 'em. Sky Sports. Joshua put. I know. I'm fucking watching it. I can't do it for the whole thing. It's Sweet Caroline now, isn't it? Is that what's kicked in?
Because why? But...
What's that got to do with Anthony Joshua? Am I missing something? Brad, are you watching it on the telly as well? I've got a minute sound. Can you pick the minute sound? Martin says the Wild Hearts. Oh, I love the Wild Hearts. Pearl Jam. I've had a bit of good news this week, actually. Really good. So we were supposed to go see the Wild Hearts. Pearl Jam last year at was it last year or the year before? Last year. I'm trying to work it out in my brain. At Hyde Park. So I bought one of the tickets to go and see Pearl Jam at Hyde Park. Got cancelled because of COVID. And I took the money back. And then they re-announced it for July just gone. Thought I'll pay it again. So I bought the tickets again. And they cancelled again, obviously, because of the disease. I thought, I completely forgot about it. I thought, and then earlier this week, I thought, you know what? I'll have a look, see what's going on with those tickets. I thought I'll buy some more. Or have they re-announced? They've re-announced for July next year. I thought I'll have a look. Because they've only rolled over. I haven't got to pay any more money. I'm on a winner. So good. I'm a bad boy. Whatever. Release a video. Just add a kite to the video. You'll be a chicken to the fucking kite. She won't let. It's probably a month too late. We did the video about 5 weeks ago now, so it's too late to release it. And their album's out now, so just go and listen to the Wild Hearts' his new album, 21st Century Love Songs. It's fucking brilliant, really good. And Sleep Away. Go and watch the video for Sleep Away. If you like a bit of gore, it doesn't. The song has nothing to do with the video, and but as David Wilson said, it doesn't really fit into the family channel. So we're getting ready for the ring walks. Here they come. So at least they got a fucking decent ring announcer. We got Michael Buffer, unlike that other fucking idiot that's got no fucking idea what he's doing. So Michael Buffer. He's reading these little cards. Blue glare everywhere. Dare to do. Don't know what that means. I'm assuming Alexander Usyk's coming out first. Alexander. Matchroom boxing. See what I'm seeing here. Yeah, that's me demonetised. Shit. Oh, fuck me. The table almost went over. Hello.
To me?
Yeah.
Oh, fine.
That's Chantal. Every sporting event jumping on the Sweet Caroline bandwagon. I don't get it. It's a half decent. It's an earworm of a song though, because you listen to it, and then for the rest of the day you're fucking singing it. That's the trouble. We got Alexander Usyk. They're singing whatever the Ukrainian. I'm not up. Is he Ukrainian?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try and knock out the Ukrainian national anthem, Jamie. I don't know what it is.
Why don't you?
I should have learned it. Should I? Should have learned it for the evening.
Really?
I bet it's wrote in really big letters though, because it's all in capitals, isn't it?
Shout.
Shout, hey, the banana man, hey. I don't know what it is. And if I've offended anybody, I'd apologise.
See you later.
Yeah, shut up.
Yeah.
Au revoir.
Bonjour for now. Sweet Scotty Scott. Da da da. That'll work. Do they still have women leaving the boxes out holding the cards up after every round or been sacked like the darts go? Don't know. I haven't seen any real boxing stuff for a long time, to be fair. So why is it all fucking in blue? It's a bit depressing, isn't it? It's a bit weird. But Michael Buffer is just, for me, the voice of boxing. We didn't it? They turned the whole lights on in the stadium. Look at it. Oh, is this the English national anthem? Right. All right. I do apologise. I've got the national anthems now. Scott, that anthem was word perfect. Are you Ukrainian? No. I did try. I might learn the English national anthem one day as well, just for a laugh. Hello, lovey.
No.
What's wrong? They got to be coming out now. 2 seconds. Right, sorry about that. Back, all back. Right, where are we at? Comments. Right, gonna watch the boxing. I'll jump on and off. Cheers, Phil. Russia will annex you if you sing. Yeah, me dead, isn't it? I'll be dead in the ditch. Don't go. Where do they go? Salisbury. Yeah. Jack Howard. Adrian Powell. Anyway, Jack. Fuck off, Jack. So we've got Alexander coming out. So what's he got? A fucking mask? What's he got on his head? It looks like a marble. It does. It's like a complete. I don't get it. Am I missing something? It's I don't know how to describe it. So he's got like a white tunic thing on, and it looks like something a Daft Punk. I'm a bit very confused by what's happening right now. Maybe it's designed to blank out what's going on. I don't know. But yeah, it's very hard. It's like a shiny mask thing on in his face that's blanking out his whole thing, and it's very odd. That's a fucking long way to that ring as well, isn't it? They take so they've come out of one side of the ring of the stadium. They've made him walk all the way fucking round, and now there's a load of I'm gonna fart. Load of fire going off. He looks very relaxed. To be fair, he's taking the fucking masky thing off now, so he looks halfway normal. But he's got a light up jacket. That's got jacket, just in case he forgot what it was on the way to fucking pick it up. What the hell? Looks like Usyk is going fencing. What the fuck, Brad? I didn't know. I had no words to describe what was on his head. Very confused the hell out of me. But he looks very calm. Doesn't look like he's tense. Be interested to see how Joshua comes out with his jacket. Is he a Tottenham fan? Don't know. Is Joshua a Tottenham fan? Lovely Jane. So you got old Michael Buffer, old Buffer. The stadium looks fantastic. To be fair, I've got to be honest, it does look really, really good. If I could swing this round, I'm getting shit. I don't give a fuck. It does look incredible. So, what are people's predictions here? Back from 300 round trip to get petrol. Fuck. Back from a 300-mile round trip to get petrol. He must have run out on the way back home as well, haven't you? It's just it's nonsense. So, what are people's predictions here? Is this over quickly? Is Usyk going to frustrate him? Does Joshua just settle in? Is Usyk going to knock him out, as Jamie thinks? I think it's interesting. I think it's an interesting fight. Honeyghan beat Curry. I know someone beat Donald Curry. I can't remember who it was. For the upset of the decade, according to the boxer writers too. Yeah. I knew Don Curry was in the back of my head. Let's sort this out. Bloody tripod thing's a bit odd. Yeah, I have seen that. There's been some great fights over the years. I'm hoping this is going to be a cracker. Joshua looks fucking very relaxed, waving at people. Long white tunic with his name on it, so he knew which one to pick up because he's got his name on. I believe AJ is a Watford fan. Okay. See, straight. Oh, well, it's probably just a nice new ground. Isn't it carbon neutral or something? This new ground.
They did a carbon neutral match there.
Did they?
Chelsea Tottenham.
Right, okay.
The
What does that
whole
mean?
match was carbon neutral. All their kits were fully recyclable and loads of bollocks, basically.
Fuck's sake. Usyk with his light up jacket, like Chris Jericho. AJ's got gold gloves on. Or like a shitty brown. I don't know what they are. We don't know, gold or shitty brown, Jamie?
Shitty brown.
Shitty brown. We have a consensus opinion. We've gone for shitty brown. Anybody else watching? Tell me if you think gold or shitty brown. But it's packed. That stadium was absolutely. Was it 70,000 in there?
Something like that.
Something like that. But he looks very, very. They've even put like A and J next to him, so he knows that you've got to stand there. That's good. Usyk ain't no punk, but put it that way. Fat Boy Ruiz dropping AJ was bigger upset than Huntington. I agree with the Usyk part, Jack. For a start, I think this could be a very tight fight. Depends on what happens when he actually gets hit by AJ's big right hand. If he gets hit. I'm from up the road from Watford originally. Stanmore. Yeah, my mum and dad lived in Stanmore. They lived in Stanmore when I was born, Matt, actually. For the first 30 years. So big respect for Watford. I was born in Edgware General Hospital. So literally, and Wanda was born there. Richie is going for shitty brown. Definitely. Punk is rubbish these days. The pistol split up and the breed dog ruined it. Yeah, fucking breed dog. Is he too relaxed though? He's jogging down now in his very white. What it's called? It looks like a dressing gown.
Basically what it is, isn't it?
Ooh. My brother was born in Edgware. So I was born in Edgware General in 75. Wanda was born there in 81. So it's weird. And Chris's Beer Reviews was born there. I want to say the day before me. Fucking weird, isn't it? What a weird world. Yeah, my mum and dad were living in Stanmore. It's Middlesex, isn't it? Stanmore. That's where they were. My dad was in the Navy. Gone a bit overboard on AJ's walkout. He'll be gold by the time the first round starts. Well, you're hoping he's warmed up in the dressing room, but yeah, Edgware. Shitty brown. Middlesex, yeah. Your brother was born in 76. Okay. Looks like he's been eating chocolate mouse with his gloves. Mate, those gloves are fucking awful. Or chocolate ice cream. So we're getting to the ring, the introductions. He's stuck looking like a fucking extra from Daft Punk now. He's taking that visor thing off. Got Michael Buffer doing all the introductions and stuff. AJ's looking warmed up. He's got beads of sweat all over his face, so he looks warm. Oh, he's got fucking his visor's just like a helmet.
Motorbike helmet.
He's got a motorbike helmet. I hope AJ wins after millions of quid they just spent on fireworks. Otherwise, he'll be out of pocket. Otherwise, isn't he? He looks fucking knackered. I'd wear light blue shorts with white trims and light blue gloves. I'd want to wear like gloves that put "I'm going to murder you" on them, like in big letters, or run. By the time Michael Buffer has done the intro, we'll be eating Sunday lunch. Oh, he does bang on a bit, doesn't he? Fucking hell, he's got to be about 90 now. Here he goes. Let's get ready to rumble. What's your first boxing memory for the Ben Eubank? What's your first boxing memory? Was the Ben Eubank Ding Dong? My first boxing memory. Ooh, that's a hard one. So you were born in '83, Martin. So you're 8 years younger than me. Mine would have been a Barry McGuigan fight, I think, with my mum. I wouldn't be able to tell you which one it was, but I used to watch Barry McGuigan. She loved Barry McGuigan. So it would probably be something like that. Best Sunday lunch should be your next videos. Oh, I've got so many videos to do. We started doing these bloody breakfast videos as well. Got Chippy Trips. Wanda, I'll tell you where Wanda's best fucking Sunday lunch will be. It'll be the Toby Carvery. We might have a look at that. I do like a roast dinner. Will you get fucked off YouTube if you turn the TV up? Yes, is the answer to that. I've got it up a little bit so I can hear what's going on. Tyson versus Holyfield was mine. Fantastic fight until he started biting people. And the other one was Riddick Bowe versus Vander Holyfield, where he had the fucking parachute bloke land in the ring to delay it by about fucking 6 minutes, 20 minutes. It was ridiculous. Will it be a 3-second fight? It's a heavyweight division. Who knows? My uncle delivered newspapers to Henry Cooper in the late 60s in Preston Road. Henry Cooper was the first bloke that put fucking Muhammad Ali on his ass, and Henry's hammer, and should have won the fight. Obviously, he got Cassius Clay at the time, wasn't it? He got stopped by he's saved by the bell. That wouldn't happen now. So just incredible. But cuts used to do for Henry Cooper. So they'll take the tops off. Pardon me. Stadium looks fantastic. Glenn McCrory. My mate Glenn McCrory, Sky Sports commentator. Glenn McCrory was good. He lost to Lennox Lewis as well, didn't he? At some point. I'll tell you what, Joshua, since the Ruiz fight, has trimmed down a lot, hasn't he? So he knows where. I think he was 17-2 at the weigh-in, and he looks a lot leaner. All we need is Diana Ross to take a penalty. 1994 World Cup. So bouncing around, we're just going to go for the first bell. Usyk's doing his prayers, saying his vitamins, a bit like Hulk Hogan. And we're round one. Here they come. So Joshua's taking the centre of the ring. Usyk's dancing around. Both jabbing out the jabs. Obviously, you've got Anthony Joshua's a stat. Oh, there's a good left got him from Usyk straight away. So you've got Joshua's natural stance, orthodox. Usyk is the southpaw. And what Usyk does really well is he pumps that right hand out to stop the jab coming in. So they're both checking each other out. So a little bit of a right hand coming. Didn't really connect from Joshua. Both jabbing away at each other. Obviously, the jabs sort of interconnect because they're with a left hand fighter. You've got the right hand jab, and a right hand fighter, you've got the left hand jab. So they're jabbing away at each other here. try to find a little bit of space. Joshua doesn't look that much bigger,
No.
does he? Sort of a feeling out process going on. Actually, as body size, I think Usyk looks bigger, chunkier. But Usyk's jabbing that right hand. Always landed a left hand. Joshua's not thrown anything significant yet. There's a few tentative jabs coming out, but there's nothing major. I think the work rate is from Usyk at the moment, bobbing and weaving. Usyk's using his speed all around the ring. Joshua threw a left hook that missed. "33 seconds left in the round." Usyk's been busy, but not thrown anything that's really troubled. Joshua's pumping the left out, right to the body, caught his arm. But 10 seconds left in the first round. Oh, there's a left hand there from Usyk. Landed, but Joshua sort of pushed it off. I'd say that's an even first round. Yeah?
Yeah.
Possibly Usyk took it for work rate.
Usyk.
Work rate. I did a podcast with Glenn. He said he had to do the goal after the match. Unbelievable. They saw McGregor's first pitch the other night. I haven't seen that. Joshua is only a fraction better than Bruno, but Bruno fought better fighters. Interesting. Are you sick? Yes, I am. Well, you can't fight then, lad. Why? Because my name is Usyk. Oh, people, that's comedy gold. Wanda, you all right? So, people that are watching, I would give the first round to Usyk on probably just work rate and movement, and he landed a few left hands. Out for the second round, Usyk won the first round. Tyson was smash huge, AJ. Oh dear. Hello. It's all right. Wanda? Oh, yeah. Are you a favour?
Do you want me to hold the phone for you?
Yeah. Good help. Oh, I love you. Super. Thank you. Right. Fell over. So we're in the same sort of thing from the first round. Usyk's are busier, throwing more punches. Joshua looks a bit confused by him. Well, he's landed a left and a right. Left jab to the body from Joshua. Got a minute and a half left in the second round. Usyk is targeting the body a little bit, and he's very hard to hit. And at the moment, both in the centre ring, Joshua pouring out the left jab. Usyk is very cunning. No big punches landed. Usyk pumps out 2 sort of right jabs. Left hook from Joshua didn't really land on the gloves. Another left hand from Usyk. Gets through AJ's defence, but didn't trouble him. Right hand from Usyk. It's very much a feeling out process at the moment. There's not left. Joshua tries the left right hand, but didn't really land. Usyk looks bigger than I was expecting him to be. Yeah, second round. Jamie?
Yeah, just more of the same, really. Figuring each other out.
Yeah, still figuring each other out. Usyk first round on points. Fury's got too much for Joshua to handle. I don't disagree with that. Wilder will knock out Tyson proper this time. Mark my word. Wilder? Really? I don't think so. We survived that. Earthquake in Portsmouth. Do you break everything? You ham-fisted twonks. Sorry about that. Like watching 2 women scrapping the big market. There's not a lot happened. It's all jab. There's Usyk landed a couple of big right hands, but there's been nothing of real significance so far. I'm surprised. I thought standing up to them, I thought Joshua would be a lot bigger, and he's not. Usyk's the busier of the two. Very difficult to hit, where he keeps pumping that right hand out. Usyk first round of points. I'd give him the second round as well, Thomas, actually. Joshua looks a bit perplexed by him at the moment. It's a bit of a jabbing game and sort of bobbing and weave. And what happens is that as soon as Joshua tries to throw that or pump the jab out, he got caught a little bit with a right hook, Josh. But Joshua's not landed anything of significance yet. He doesn't know. It looks like he's not setting himself, obviously, because Usyk is all around the ring as a tactician. And the person that's leading the actual charge is Alexander Usyk. And Anthony Joshua is just coming in when he can. It's a jabbing. It's a jab fest at the moment, so very tactical. Right hand from Josh. Nice right hand from Usyk there. Caught Joshua as he was trying to come in. I don't think Anthony Joshua knows how to deal with him.
No, he looks surprised.
The movement and skill, nice right hand there from Anthony Joshua, but the movement and skill from Alexander Usyk is, I think, causing Joshua a few problems. Problems I don't think he was expecting. And actually, the person coming forward is Usyk. We've got 30 seconds left in round 3. Nothing. Joshua tried to throw a right hand, didn't land. The meaningful punches at the moment, a big left hand there from Usyk has stunned Joshua. He's holding on. He's holding on now. That caught him. That stunned him. And another one. Oh, well, he's hit a right. So Joshua's thrown a right hand. That's moved him. That's a good round. Wilder is half the boxer Fury is, and I love Fury, but Wilder's power is undeniable. Fury says it himself. And the biggest thing is old man Fury is worried. I don't think Fury has anything to worry about against Wilder. He's not won a fucking round against Tyson Fury in 2 fights. Left hand there, stunned Joshua, caught him, and his legs went.
Thought I was in for 100 quid a second.
Jamie thought that's a fucking beauty of a lunch. But I have a terrible feeling Fury going to go for a kip. That was a big left hand. I'd say Joshua is 3 rounds down.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys think if you're watching. So he got caught with he's off. Oh, so he got caught with a Joshua got caught with a jab, but I think their feet entwined, and he went sort of flying across the ring. But he definitely got tagged in that last round with a left hand from Usyk, and it hurt him. I think Anthony Joshua is a bit surprised by this. Another right hand. That jab is getting through from Usyk. Joshua is not having this. His way. He's in trouble here. He can't get anywhere near him. That jab from Usyk is just tap, 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 and it puts him off all the time. So yeah, Joshua is going down. Do you know what? Jamie's called it. He called it. So far, Usyk's been the boss. Another right cross caught Joshua in the on the cheek. Joshua's landed nothing in 3.5 rounds now. That's a big right hand from Joshua. It stopped Usyk for a second, but he's back. And there's a left and a right. AJ is too cocky now. Auto expects to win all the time. I've been very impressed with Alexander Usyk so far. Joshua looks fucking... He's got no idea what to do.
Yeah.
Another little flashing left hand from Usyk. Just missed.
I think he did come out expecting just to win it in a
Yeah.
round or two.
So Joshua looks leaner, but he doesn't look like he's massive compared to obviously where this guy's blown up for a cruiserweight. But it's Usyk doing all the work. Joshua's doing very little and hitting not a lot. Look at his gloves. Shitty brown gloves. So we've got 10 seconds left in round 4. I don't think Joshua's running around. Frustrating. He's frustrating him. Guys that are watching, if you could tell me that Joshua's won any of those 4 rounds, he looks confused.
Yeah.
He sat down and he's looked at Rob McCracken and he's like, I don't know what to do. No huge punches thrown in the round, but there was a big left, to be fair, from Usyk. The telling punches so far were round 3. So round 3, you had a big left hand from Usyk, stunned Joshua. Joshua's not touched him once. OJ Corner is shitting themselves. Another Ruiz style win over for Usyk, upsetting the Fury. I don't disagree with that, Martin. So far, Joshua's landed nothing, and he looks perplexed at what's in front of him. And I wouldn't be surprised to see Usyk knock him out in the later rounds.
I think I've got him down to knock him out in round 9.
Jamie's got Usyk to win in 9. Left hand from Joshua didn't really land. Usyk pouring away. Joshua's not that sharp. He's not being allowed. Joshua let him get right. Paul Mortal, completely agree. But I don't think he can. I think every time he tries to throw that right hand, he's getting tagged. Very clever fighter is Alexander Usyk, and he'll probably do this for the next 7 rounds. So left hand for Joshua. Usyk is bobbing and weaving all the time. Joshua's he's not gonna bob and weave, but there's no power on the right hand for Joshua. The trouble is he's going to have to start stamping his authority soon, otherwise there's going to be nothing left. What's he complaining about? So Alexander Usyk is complaining about a low blow.
Did look a bit low.
Did look low. So Joshua's going to the body a little bit. But still it's Usyk looking the busier. That the right hand from Usyk is hard to get past. We've got a minute left in round 5. How's the fight going? Don't know what's the full fight about. Jamie Long, Usyk is bossing the fight so far. Very clever. Clever man. Clever fighter. Joshua can't actually get any foothold. He's been tagged once in round 3. Long way to go. Usyk seems a good fantastic technical boxer. Where is Joxer? Where is the Joshua who knocked out Dillian White? Has he gone too low? Oh, we're having a bit of a tear up now. They're both throwing punches now. We've got 10 seconds left. But they're both throwing punches. I'm going to nip to the toilet between rounds. Round 6. For me, Joshua's not landed a punch of any significance. Usyk wins 1 bag, 100 quid. Loving your commentary, Scott. Do this more often. Nah. Well, I might be doing the Fury Wilder fight. So we're 2 minutes in. For me, I don't think Joshua's done anything. Oh, he's got taken with a right hand. So the battle of the jabs. The battle of the jabs, Usyk's winning. Joshua's not throwing anything, Jamie.
Not really.
At all.
He got a couple good body hits in the last round, but one of them might have been low.
He looks completely. If Usyk can do this to him, what would Tyson Fury do?
Knock him out in one round.
Yeah, he's not landed. For me, Joshua's not landed a punch. And I don't think he knows how to. There's one, a right hand, nothing behind it. And actually, he got tagged with a right and left hand combo by Usyk after it. Usyk's always firing something away, or he's moving and he's bobbing and he's weaving. Left hand for Joshua, jab, nothing on the gloves. It doesn't look like he knows how to deal with the southpaw style. Usyk clearing his nose or jabbing his nose, but I don't think he caught him. We've got 30 seconds left in round 6. Right hand from Joshua did nothing really. Joshua, they're just still feeling each other. It's like 6 rounds in, and Joshua's landing fucking nothing.
Yeah.
I think Alexander Usyk's won every round. I don't know what you
Possibly
got.
argue for Joshua in the last round.
Yeah. So we go 5-1.
Yeah.
You guys that are watching, Fury were watching this, and as well as laughing. True, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's being made to look like a mug. He's not landed anything. I don't think he's landed a decent jab. So the scorecards are Andy Clark's, they're closer than I've given them.
Yeah.
So 58-56 to Usyk. AJ needs to liven up. I'd say 5. Martin, I'm going 5-1 to Usyk. We're 6 rounds in. They've given fucking this like 2 rounds. It's like, fuck off. There's fucking nothing happening. Joshua's landed fuck all.
Yeah.
Hello, Dave. How you doing? Well, to be fair, we're at round 7, and I don't think Joshua has landed a fucking punch or anything of significant. They're both coming out now, but Usyk's all over him. Cheers, Richie. But Usyk is the busier. He's landing more punches. And he looks the more dangerous. He landed that the punch in round 3. That shook. Oh, there's another one. Another left hand that shook, and a right from Usyk. He's on the front foot. Usyk is pushing Joshua back. Hello, Dave. To beat the champ, you have to beat the champ. And Usyk is beating the champ. It's simple as that. Hi, all. I'm not paying for that crap. Dave, 25 quid I'll pay for this. And we're 1 minute 47 into round 7, and Joshua has done fucking nothing. He's thrown a left body shot there, but there's nothing coming from him. Usyk has been the boss. He's staggered him a little bit in round 3. But another right hand. Oh, he caught him a right and a left. And Joshua staggered back again. He's got no answer.
Yeah.
There's no answer to him.
He's just trying to survive.
Joshua looks completely out of his depth as a boxer. Right hand from Usyk.
Yeah.
Left hand from Usyk. Joshua's shaking his head saying it didn't hurt me. But he did. We've got a minute left in round 7. All right, Dave, mate. Joshua thinks he's Ali. Mate, he might be a bit against Ali, like Ali against no right hand, left hand. Oh, Joshua's he fucking Usyk for a left hand, staggered Joshua back about 6 feet. Right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand from Usyk. Joshua's got no fucking idea. No idea what's going on. This is fucking brilliant from Usyk. Left hand, right hand from Joshua. His left eye is beginning to close. Another right hand from Usyk. Right hand from Usyk. Nothing. End of round 7. Torn apart.
Yeah.
Joshua's been torn apart. Usyk landed left hand. He was slightly off balance, Joshua, but he was fucking careering across the ring. Right hand. Oh no, he wasn't. It was a great punch.
Yeah, really
left
good.
hand, cracking punch. Joshua's got no idea what to do with this man.
Yeah.
Nothing.
He looked shell shocked.
He was almost knocked over. You guys are watching. What's that? John Fury said Tyson will retire Wilder. I'm not paying for this either. We'll watch the full fight tomorrow. I would have done, Jamie. So we're in what are you, round 8. Joshua, I don't think, has won a fucking minute or a second. He's been staggered twice. He hasn't laid a fucking punch on Usyk. Usyk's bobbing around. Very, very hard to hit. And he keeps popping that fucking right hand out. I don't think I've ever seen AJ not land a significant punch in 8 rounds.
Yeah.
He's got no idea. And all the punches that he is landing, they're like fucking tippy tap.
Being slapped by a limp
Slapped.
dick.
As Jamie's just said, being slapped by a limp dick. A right hand for Joshua. Grazed Usyk's gloves. Usyk's pumping out the left hand. The right hand jab. What are the chances of that AJ gets beat and Tyson get beat and these two have... Possibly, Dave. I can't see Joshua winning this fight. He's fucking 7 rounds down. Probably 6 rounds down at least.
Yeah.
And not landing anything. We've got 1 minute 23 left in round 8. A fairly even round, I think, this one.
He's come back a little bit in this one, yeah.
Right hand from Joshua, but nothing behind it. Left hand from Usyk, caught on the gloves by Joshua. Right hand. Oh, yeah, no, yeah, so Usyk's going looking for him. There's no power in Joshua.
No.
There's nothing.
It's like he's scared to properly go into a punch.
Yep. A right hand from Joshua, but nothing behind it again. Joshua, I don't think he's landed a mean. We've got 27 seconds left in round 8, and he's not landed a meaningful punch in the whole of this fight. There's a few jabs going in. He's trying to get closer to him. Usyk is very clever. Right hand from Usyk. That's round 8 over with. Probably an even round.
Yeah, maybe leaning towards Joshua.
Yeah.
Got one or two okay hits.
The way Scott's been calling it sounds like OJ faces Tyson. Tyson wins easy. If this is what he's sat in the corner, Joshua, he's got no fucking idea.
Yeah.
No idea what's going on.
Good one in the body. I missed that.
Looks like an exhibition fight. Mimi, I can't disagree with that. It's ridiculous. OG's getting in the wow. Is it true the winner gets a full tank of diesel? Possibly, Dave. I don't know. I think Fury wins against AJ every day of the week. Like both of them, but Fury. If come on, AJ, you need to do something fucking better than this. So we're out for round 9. Hi BVM. Sorry your comments wasn't coming through on my live, and yeah. So we're out for round 9. AJ's landed fucking nothing. This is what Usyk does. He frustrates. What's he doing? Oh, he's trying to. So the ref's telling AJ off for pulling down and hitting. And Martin says, agreeing with you, Scott. Usyk is surprising AJ here. AJ been a bit ignorant. He's out of his depth. Boxing wise, out of his depth.
Yeah.
So AJ hitter, got a bit of this guy taking him to school every day of the week. Fury has been raised on a traveller born to win. Fight simple. Completely agree. If you're after fuel, I can sort you out. Well, I say that my mate Jerry can. John, so Dave laughing at John. Sounds like AJ's been surprised, almost like when he fought Ruiz. AJ, not so much against Ruiz. Obviously, Ruiz tagged him. What he can't get hold of here is a boxing master, and this guy is making AJ look fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Is what he's doing. He's making him look like fucking. He hasn't got a fucking clue what's going on here. You agree?
Yeah, definitely.
And he's in. The thing is, Usyk is landing the more hurtful punches. So Joshua, we're 50 seconds in round 9 left. Joshua has not landed a single punch on Usyk that would ever trouble him, whereas Usyk's probably landed 2 or 3. It's fucking shocking. He's been found out as a boxer. Right hand, left hand from Usyk. I wouldn't be surprised if he stops him.
Yeah.
We've got 16 seconds left in round 9. AJ's lazy. I don't know if he's lazy. He's been absolutely boxed to death. Oh, his left hand from Usyk stunned Joshua right on the bell.
Yeah. Bloodied
his nose as well. Fantastic. Usyk was told if he loses, he has to drink a crate of Desperado. Seeing he is being taken to school, then Tyson might take him out. Joshua is fucking out of his depth. Completely out of his depth here. I'm on hop, skip and juice. He's got no idea. He sat in the corner. Water on got the iron on his right eye. Taking some blood out of his nose. Joshua, I'm telling you now, there's no way he wins this fight. We've got 3 rounds left. There's no fucking way. He's so far behind on the cards. There's no way.
Yeah.
He's not tagged him. He's not touched him. So into round 10. Joshua's but he's got no idea what to do with this man. No idea. So there's you got Usyk dancing around, very difficult to hit. Another left hand from Usyk, right hand from Joshua. I've got two jabs from Usyk. Do you think Usyk can stay at the top if he wins this? He's so Dave. Genuinely, he's so difficult to hit.
Yeah.
This is phenomenal to watch a guy left hand. Joshua's right eye beginning to bruise. The guy is fucking so crafty. You can see why the guy's never lost a professional fight. Very, very clever. Hard to hit, moving around. Joshua's got no idea how to deal with this.
Yeah.
Nothing. Right hand. Two jabs from Usyk. There's nothing coming from Joshua. Joshua's going to run out of steam. His right eye's puffing. He's got a fucking whelk under his right eye. He's throwing nothing. He's not trying anything. There's a left jab. There's a right to the body for Joshua. We've got 1 minute, just over a minute left in round 10. Another right hand from Usyk. Joshua is out of ideas.
Yeah.
Completely out of ideas. He's got nothing. Where's that blood come from?
He did catch him just a second ago.
So Usyk's got a left cut above his. There's a bit of a cut on his right eye, but he's still throwing left hand onto Joshua. Joshua's trying to push him back. He's up against the rope. He's got 20 seconds left in round 10. But he's not landed a single punch, really, that's troubled him. Joshua's right eye's closed.
Completely closed, isn't it?
Completely closed now. End of round 10. I don't see how Joshua wins this fight.
Nah.
He's so far behind. He's got a massive... I don't know if I can show you this. Massive whack well behind it on his eye. I don't see how he wins this. He's fucking been completely and utterly outclassed in this. AJ is flapping. There's no way Joshua wins this, but look what happened with Hatton Jr. Even they can't give this to Joshua. There's no fucking way. Joshua's a rich man now. Sponsorship, celebrity status. It's amazing how that takes away the fight. Paul, I can't agree. Eddie Hearn shitting his pants. This is boring match. He's going the distance. Does AJ need Mickey? He might well do. Dave, round 11. And you'll see in the end of I think you'll see in the end of Anthony Joshua. There's any force in boxing.
Yeah.
There's been nothing from him. He can't hit him. This guy is fucking Usyk is incredible. An incredible fighter. You just can't tag the man. Right hand from Joshua, but going nowhere. Left hand, nowhere. They've done a good job on his eye, but he's fucking... What, 1 minute 45 seconds left in round 11. Not a lot's happening in round 11. Joshua's coming forward a little bit more. Well, he's got to. If he doesn't win this by knockout in the next 4.5 minutes, his world title's gone. Because he's fucking lost almost every round of this. You hope Usyk wins. Anglo, for me, he's at least 9 rounds ahead.
Yeah.
It's a masterclass of boxing. For someone that's come up from cruiserweight, it's been fantastic. He's forcing Joshua back, left hand, right hand. Joshua's got nothing. He's not landed a single punch really all night that's troubled the man. Fair play to Joshua, he's still coming. Both trading left and rights, but Joshua's not landed clean. What we got? 34 seconds left. Left hand, we got 20 seconds left in round 11. This is carnage for Anthony Joshua. He's probably lost. He's lost at least 8 rounds. Another left hand from Usyk. Right hand from Usyk. Nothing.
Yeah.
Shocking.
He knows it as well.
He knows it. He's out of his depth. Boxed to death. He had his head boxed off in this fight. He'd been knocked out. He's been staggered a couple of times. But Alexander Usyk is one hell of a fucking boxer. Incredible. And at least 8 rounds ahead. Unless you get a Campbell Hatton. Sort of, which would be incredible. Well, you've got 1 round, Anthony, to save your belts, mate, because you are fucking done. He will lose his brand deals. Not only is absolutely, Dave. He's been absolutely outclassed tonight. Outclassed, outfought, everything. Just been beaten up. So we're into round 12, and Usyk's still going. He's left hand, right hand. Joshua can't land anything of any significance at all. So Joshua Usyk, Andy Clark scorecard, 107 Usyk, 102 Joshua. Just a massacre. And Usyk's landed 2 left hands there. Joshua is all over the place. Fair play, his stamina's still there, but nothing. Beer will sponsor him. We might well do tomorrow. We've got 1 minute 53 left in the round, in the fight. And I've never seen Joshua look so. He's just being pummeled. He's now been hit by left, right from Usyk.
He's just desperate for it.
Desperate now. He's been absolutely hammered tonight. Right hand from Usyk. Left hand. Right hand, left hand from Usyk. Left hand. Josh has not landed anything. Jab. 1 minute 15 till we have a new world champion. Left hand from Usyk. We've got 1 minute and 5 seconds left. Big right hand from Joshua, but stood there. Minute left, 56 seconds left. To a right hand from Usyk. Joshua's fucked. Absolutely knackered. Nothing coming from the punches. Shattered. "30 seconds left. Joshua's right eye pummeling up. Another right hand from Usyk. Left hand, right hand, left hand. Joshua's got no power. There's no power in Joshua. He's being tagged. He's on his fucking last legs. Hit him. Joshua's about to go down. Right, left from Usyk. Joshua's out on his feet. Out on his feet. Absolutely out on his feet. He's rested against rope. Made it to the bell. Just.
Yeah.
He was out on his feet. Absolutely gone. Alexander Usyk. New heavyweight champion of the world.
Yeah. Deserved as well.
And deserved. Won it. Joshua was gone. AJ's looking tired. If Fury beats what there won't be Fury against Joshua now. No hope. That is an absolute. If AJ don't win, it's going to cost Sky a fortune. Dave, he hasn't won. He was out on his feet for the last 10 seconds against the ropes.
Yeah, lucky it ended.
And he sat in the he sat there. He's having water thrown over him. He's done. Absolutely done.
Could barely stand at the
He
end.
couldn't stand.
Yeah.
Absolutely torn apart for 12 rounds. Looks like he's going to cry. Cost me 25 quid. We'll wait for the decision, but there's no point because it's a fucking absolute massacre. Alexander Usyk, do you know what, mate? Fucking superb. What a boxer. So he's the one standing. Joshua stood on it, sat on his chair. No idea what's happened.
He's still waiting for the fight to start.
He's still waiting for the fight to start. Fucking gone. Losing his back garden as well. Bloody hell, AJ. Do you know what? Anglo-Saxon, great performance by Usyk. I didn't give him a chance tonight. But there's one man sat on his stool, sat there wanting him to cry. Cheers, Thomas. The perfect fight.
Yeah.
Made AJ look stupid.
Didn't put a foot wrong.
AJ had no counter to him. Had no idea what to do. They showed the last probably 10 seconds, 10, 15 seconds. Usyk was tagging him. Joshua, I think he was just fucking grateful to see the end bell.
Yeah.
He caught him with a couple of punches. He was all over the fucking place. 2, 3, 4. Joshua's sticking his tongue out, but you've not landed a fucking punch the whole fight, mate. I think that's Joshua's. I think Joshua, career over, done.
It's a dreadful fight.
It was awful.
He'll
Wasn't it?
try and get a rematch, won't he? And
Yeah,
if that doesn't
but
go
that
any
is
better,
that was a terrible fight.
if the rematch goes anything like this, then he's over.
Yeah, anybody that's watching it, if you don't agree, that was a fucking terrible fight. John, mate, cheers, mate. Hope you're keeping well. Glad you enjoyed it. Easiest decision ever. I'm going to turn the sound up.
15 to 113. All 3
150.
scores go to the winner by unanimous decision. And who?
No.
Yeah.
Usyk won. Unanimous decision. And rightfully so.
Yeah.
So down could be demonetized. But he was fucking sensational.
Yeah, brilliant.
What a brilliant fighter. Absolutely fantastic fighter that made Anthony Joshua look fucking stupid.
Yeah.
There was nothing. By 5, by 4, and by 2 rounds. By 2 rounds?
2 rounds.
Who the fucking hell gives Joshua any rounds at all? I don't get it. Sing, mate. Absolutely spot on, mate. Rematch, Dave. So rematch.
Probably got even worse than this one did.
Why would he go for a rematch?
I think he would, just to humiliate him a bit more.
But he didn't land a punch.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Dave, I love you to bits, and I know you're asking the question seriously. Why would you go? Joshua has spent 12 rounds being fucking battered and made look serious. This guy is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Do you have him by points?
No, I didn't. One thing I didn't do.
Fantastic. Do you know what? Alexander Usyk, mate. What a fighter.
Yeah.
Fucking fantastic. But Josh has been shown up.
Yeah.
Absolutely showed up to be what he isn't. He's not. He's a puncher, but he's not a fucking fighter.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I'd like to see him against Fury. That would be a fight.
Who, him?
Yeah, that would be a fight.
Alexander Usyk versus Tyson Fury.
That would be a fight to watch.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So he's strutting backstage. What are you strutting for? Don't fuck all, mate. Yeah, Usyk. Fair play. Gutted for, I'm gutted for you, AJ, Jamie. But he got fucking outclassed. Completely outclassed, outboxed, outwitted. It's just by a better man.
Yeah.
Big payout. After if he was looking for the bell. He was gone, Steve. They're interviewing him. Sky wants Tyson versus AJ. There's no money in it, Dave. There's no money now in Tyson versus AJ.
Yeah.
Now that AJ's gone,
They could have made tons of it when he had the belts, but now
there's none. There's none left. Joshua only slightly better than Bruno, but Bruno fought more better fighters, and the way, yeah, I'm pissed. I do apologize. Scott, mate, what are you supping? I'm just going to bed now because my lady's not very well. Okay, she's a hopscotch and juice. A rematch was written in the contract. What's the point? Why would you fucking put a rematch in there? It just fucking destroy him. Our rematch is usually written in. Yeah, they will, but what's the point? Can't be bothered with rematches. It just make it look stupid again. Can't get any fuel around here either. Dave Chucker. Jamie Long. I didn't feel up. I put a half a tank of petrol in yesterday because I was on fucking nothing. But we've gone up today and it's all fucking gone. What's the point? That's my understanding. What would you say? Look at what's been said. Can't remember. AJ bottles it at the home on the bottlers. Spurs. Jamie's laughing.
Yeah.
He's over there laughing.
No fair play to
Chelsea
Cora.
fan. But he got found out. Found out by a boxer. Oh, it's Leah. Hello, Lee. So does that mean Usyk now the champion then? So Usyk has 3 championships.
4, I think it is, isn't it?
I think it's 3.
3.
Oh, they got 4 belts, so like 3
Yeah,
that
yeah.
mean something.
Yeah.
But 4's like fucking and then Tyson Fury's got the other one.
Yeah.
But him against Tyson Fury,
That'd be a brilliant fight.
that could be a good fight. Couldn't it?
Yeah, I'd pay to watch that, definitely.
Right, guys, I'm off. My lady's in bed. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Hearn will make excuses, but best man, he got a fucking look. If you want to address it, Tyson, Anthony Joshua got found out by a boxer, and he was fantastic. Brilliant fight, yeah, fantastic. What's to say? Cheers for the stream tonight, Scott. Cheers to you, Scott. Have me a nice distraction for. Love the Ryder Cup. Not a massive golf fan. Love the Ryder Cup. I think Europe are getting hammered though. So take care, mate. Give it a thumbs up, everyone. Don't care. Cheers, Dave. Love you, mate. Speak tomorrow. Night, everyone. All right. And at that point, see you soon.